I think they did a nice job. Okay, Casey guy.
Not interested, huh?
You have to make this guy to leave.
Duncan, the milk thieves are coming. You save your milky goodness and run away. Flee.
Doppers Bajingi.
Okay, this isn't going anywhere.
To enter the crap, you have to make Casey guy leave.
I'm sorry, sir. I just don't understand. Hello? You still there?
No. I've escaped via a secret tunnel that I failed to use until now for no good reason. What do you want?
I'm not getting anywhere with Duncan. Sometimes it seems like he understands me, but he never says anything sensible.
Cross-latched. Whisper hump.
Yes, I know. If it was as straightforward as just asking, don't you think I'd have gotten rid of him by now?
Well, can I just ask you some questions about Edgar through the door?
Stand here and be interrogated through a door? Like a farmer? Absolutely not! Here at the establishment, our standards are inviolable.
You care a lot about your image, huh? I bet you just loathe it if something were to happen to it.
What are you saying?
I think I'll put an advert in the newspaper. Yeah, more people need to know about your snooty little club, definitely. But the establishment, such a generic name. I think what people really want to visit is Celestine's Fun Farm.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't dare.
Bring the whole family, especially your dirty children. Touch everything. Free face painting.
No, enough. Fine, Nutter Butter. We ordered a book to try to communicate with Duncan. Maybe it's arrived.
There, see? That wasn't so hard.
I would not crow just yet, Nutter Butter. I ordered it with extra secure packaging.
All right. Oh, packaged with ultra-dense paper for your convenience. Oh, yes. You're all mine, little package.
Good for you. Hey, wait, give me a second. Actually, I made a tweet that I'm streaming this little cozy kitty cat adventure. Don has his king size repacking. Well, maybe. Maybe he likes opening packages. Give me a second. No, I can't open Blue Sky in public, honestly.
For being inappropriate.
Yes, yes, yes. No, wait. What? We cannot open this? Ah, use package.
Oh, you're mine now, little package.
Package. Oh my god. Show me.
Priority package. This package has been quadruple wrapped for secure delivery. Quadruple.
We have hook.
That's a job for the Claws of Cuddles, thank you very much.
Ah.
Yeah, I'd rather just open. You know, Ramon, it's the small things that make me love my job. That's crazy talk. Understanding babies, politicians, and very confused people.
Oh my god. Average Joe klikaj to crazy talk. If take what you me monkey sell milk thirsty cat sign dinner won't jump spaghetti lemming style. Oh my god.
Let's see if this works. Lapadoo. Sing. That didn't mean.
You leave Kuala Lumpur. Nah, it's okay. We try. Yeah, Kuala Lumpur.
Let's see if. Voila. Lapadoo.
What, you need T words?
That did.
You leave okay. What you want? So Keptoki Kuala Chumga. Oh wow. I think he's engaged.
Let's see if this.
Uh
Keptoki. Voila. Chumga.
Mackety jumpstop Vimina.
Those words are in here. Okay. That translates to milk thirsty kitty. What?
Mackety jumpstop Vimina. Mackety jumpstop Vimina.
Oh, so you want to sell milk to the cats inside because you think that's a thirsty cat on the sign? I'm sorry to tell you, Duncan, but that's not thirst. I don't know. It's entitlement or money or something.
Perspex holiday.
Oh, man, I've got to show this to Tabby. The hook whip. Wait, no. The whip hook. I'd better get this patented immediately. This changes everything. Everything that can be hooked. I mean, Ramon, make a note. Well, you don't have hands. Okay, it's fine. I won't forget. Whip hook. I'm gonna be rich.
beautiful.
Whip hook. Whip The handy tool with 100 handy uses. Oh, yeah, the jingle just wrote itself, baby.
What do we have here? Hmm. Uh-huh.
He looks so comfortable in that bath. It's almost enough to make me want to try it. But then again, I'm not water mad. Your fur looks really supple. Do you mind if I check your skin regimen with my tongue?
Oh, we are nearly close enough friends for that, friend.
Your fur.
Oh,
A powerfully built cat, all but covered in tattoos, sat in a heated pool of water. His gigantic arms rested leisurely on the sides, and his feet occasionally broke the surface to splash the water.
That's a
He looked
chunkus.
scary, but his face was open and welcoming. I hoped that reflected how he'd react to my sudden appearance above him. Psst. Hey,
huh? Who said that?
up here.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing up there?
I'm, the window inspector. I'm inspecting your windows. Yes, this sure is a window here. This looks nice. Very see-through.
The window inspector? Why, big blue one-armed Clive, you've really changed.
You've called my bluff. You've called my bluff. Okay, well, I don't know why I said I was from the window inspector. I'm not. My name's Cuddles, and I'm a PI.
Well, that's not the front door, friend. Doors have handles, and are on the ground floor.
Right, sorry.
Well,
Hello again.
Hello, friend. Everything looking good from up there?
Yeah, windows. These are good windows.
Glad to hear it.
Hey, the doorman doesn't want me to come into
yeah,
the
he's still
building.
chill.
Celestine? He's not the doorman, friend. He's the owner.
Well, whatever. He's so annoying. I'm just trying to do my job, and he stands there with his fat feet and his stupid hat.
Oh, he doesn't wear hats. And his feet are quite petite. And as for his attitude, is Duncan still out there? 'Cause that would be why.
Yes. Do you know how to get rid of him?
Well, the only way I know of, friend, is waiting until he leaves.
I guess I
What a cute cat.
must feed fresh air into the room.
How will leave, by the way?
It can stay open. And open.
The note. I can't pick it. It's like part of the scenery. I tried. But wait. Wait, so Duncan believes that because of the sign, there are TST kitties inside, right?
I don't think that.
Wait, how to cover this?
There's a little metal plaque on this building with something.
Ah, this sign. Oh my god. This is why you... Yeah, from the roof. But wait. Ah. Okay, I didn't like... He thinks that's a TST kitty. Oh my
This
god.
will hide it, and what Celestine doesn't know won't hurt his snooty, upturned nose. Oh, well, there we go. All sorted. Now, Duncan. Is that smoke? Yikes! Fire! I can't whistle. Nothing to see here. There are no thirsty kitties inside. See? The sign is on fire. Off. The sign is off.
Blowpeck nasal.
I don't have time to go through the whole book again, so, Hoopy, drop Saggles, Moopy. Does that mean anything?
Snaggly sniffle.
Snaggly sniffle, Duncan.
Sniffle.
Ramon, what do you think has to happen to a cat for them to end up like that? I hope he's got someone to look out for him.
Nah, just crazy bum. I hope he's not gonna
Hello?
hear
You still there?
burning sand.
Duncan is gone. Can I please come in now?
How on earth did you manage that? Did you turn off the sign? I told you we don't turn off the sign.
No, the sign is still on, technically. I guess I'm simply charming enough to persuade him to leave.
Why do I smell smoke?
Do you? Weird. Someone must be having a barbecue.
Yeah.
Anyway, Duncan's gone. The sign is 100% still on. So let's talk about Edgar.
Very well, you tiresome cat. You may enter.
Oh my
I
god, that's a
thought Diebold
Duncan.
just about the fanciest cat I'd ever seen, but I had to revise that judgment after seeing Celestine. This cat had a waistcoat and a pocket watch. I could only hope that whatever fancy accent he doubtless spoke would be intelligible to peasants like me. Wowee, fancy place you got here.
Yes, I imagine this is quite a fresh experience for you, being surrounded by such excellence.
Actually, I've been in the VIP area at Porky Beach quite a few times, so I know a thing or two about class. You should consider putting up a painting of a dancing bear. Adds a ton of class.
I will take that under advisement. Conscience demands that I thank you for getting rid of Duncan.
Sure, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, right? Yeah.
Yeah, back-scratching claws are available on request, but you will be required to scratch your own back with it.
Thanks
And
for follow.
I'll take my book back now, if you don't mind. If I find so much as a single claw scratch on it, well, you can expect a bill.
Well, bye-bye our book. Okay, towel outside, bath. What do we have here? Oh, nice mural.
Oh, this is supposed to be Nukina, the patron cat of scoliosis. Odd place to see a picture of her.
Patron of scoliosis.
Mr. Nutterbutter, you are not a member here and thus do not have freedom of movement. You may speak to me or wander the atrium listlessly like a sad paper bag atop a gentle breeze, but that is all.
Asshole.
So cats come here and they sit in that. Nothing else. Just sit. All wet. Wet. I tell you, Ramon, I'll never understand rich cats.
I can come up with the bath though. Can we lick him?
Do your two sides taste different, like strawberry and chocolate ice cream in one tub?
What?
Nothing. Can I lick you? Never mind. Just forget I said it. I don't know if you realize, but your whole deal makes you look very smug.
Yes, well, some of us have a reason to be smug. For example, such interesting, clothes you have on.
Oh my god,
Hey,
he's so
what's wrong
territorial.
with my duds?
Oh, nothing. I'm just impressed to see antiques still finding use.
Do you know anything about Duncan's history? He's clearly not all there.
Well, I know nothing about where he came from. He started appearing a year or two ago, but he was at least somewhat lucid then. I could shoo him away with a loud yell. He's become entirely senseless since then. Nothing penetrates his skull anymore. He just stands around,
Damn.
blabbering nonsense.
Sadce.
Well, he's selling milk for someone. Perhaps if we can find out.
I'm sorry. Did something I say give you the impression that I am up for joining an impromptu ragtag band of plucky true crime fans to solve low-effort mysteries in and around the city, armed with a spiral notebook and no prior law enforcement experience? No, there is no we. There is only Cuddles.
And Ramon.
What's that guy here?
I found your card on Edgar's body. That implies to me that he was planning to pay you a visit, or already had.
Yes, he was here. Sauntered in last night, cocky as a prince. A first-time visit for him, but of course I knew who he was. I made one of our private rooms available to him. He was surprisingly polite, up until he dashed out with no warning a short while later and never returned.
He was here yesterday. That must have only been hours before he died. What did he do? Did he speak to anyone? Did he say anything? I'll need immediate access to the room he used. The cat clasped a hand to his chest as if I'd asked him for his firstborn.
Certainly not.
Celestine, this is important. A cat is dead.
And I imagine he'll remain that way indefinitely. Nutter Butter, you are here as a guest, solely at my discretion. If you annoy me, I will toss you out of here faster than you can say, do you serve a continental breakfast? Which we do not.
I just want answers, that's all.
Be that as it may, the room in question is being used by someone already.
This guy probably that
member.
could talk from
He's
the
had
top.
a difficult day, and I won't have you disturbing him.
Celestine, I promise I will do my best to be quiet and not annoy you or anyone else. Just tell me, did Edgar meet with anyone? Keep their identity a secret if you must, but did he?
No. He arrived alone and left alone a short while later in a rush, as I said. Perhaps he forgot something.
In a rush? Might he have left any items behind?
If he did, he would have placed them in his personal locker, but the locks to those are given directly to new members, and each is unique. Even I cannot unlock them.
Who else was there?
I'll need a list of the people who were here last night, please.
Certainly. Shall I scent the list with rosewater for you? Perhaps add some glitter?
Okay.
That was sarcasm. I am not going to divulge any information about our clients, Nutter Butter. Discretion is our motto.
Really? It's not on your business card or your sign.
Thus proving just how discreet we are.
So, what's all this for?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The cat blinked at me so fast. I thought his glasses might slip off his nose.
What is it for?
Well, with all the pools of water and the steam in the air, I'm guessing...
Oh my god.
No, your lack of culture is astounding. This is a bathhouse.
Oh, I didn't know we had any of those in this city. How exotic. So cats come here to sit in water voluntarily.
Well, unlike you, clearly, not all cats wish to lick themselves for hours a day. Some find it very relaxing to unwind in a warm bath. We also act as a neutral location for certain types to meet.
Certain type? Like the Montamues you're on such good terms with?
And others. The establishment is neutral ground. Here,
Yeah,
we are
it was
all
said it's
merely
like Elysium for Mafia.
even the criminals that pervade our city. Outside allegiances must be left at the door, along with any weapons. Claws are sheathed, and the sharpest things thrown are words. The crime families have been meeting here peacefully for years to discuss points of shared interest.
And the police force doesn't know? The vast eye-roll motion turned the cat's eyes white for a moment.
Of course they know. They even visit now and then. Perhaps they think to get an idea of what's going on with all their favorite families. I like to think of it as a police cat's soap opera, but there are no criminals inside our walls, just cats, relaxing.
I am investigating a murder on the authority of the chief of police. Let me through, please.
Very impressive credentials. Oh, capital letters and all, I don't doubt. Unfortunately for you, the only sort of credential I respect is the one I grant, and the one that you, as
Oh
a
my god.
guest, do not possess.
Okay.
Okay, what we can... let's talk with the guy. That's lovely, by the way. But anyway,
It can stay open.
let's talk with the chonkers here.
Hey. Hey, the owner let me into the club at last.
I'm glad to hear that, friend.
But now he won't let me go investigate the rooms without being a member. Can you help me out? Since you're in the private area? I think if you lift your arms, I can balance my feet on your paws and you could lower me down.
Oh dear. Is the owner being brusque?
He is. Do you know him well? Is he always like this?
Sometimes.
It's so annoying. He stands there, all tall and fancy with his spectacles, checking his pocket watch far more frequently than anyone needs to. And all he says when you explain your problem is how you're not a full member, so he doesn't care. Ugh.
Oh, he's not so bad. I'm probably biased after being married to him for 15 years.
Oi, oi.
So it's quite high up here, and I think the distance may have caused you to mishear some of the things I said.
Relax, friend. Celestine's a wonderful cat, but he's had a difficult day. Our assistant, Edna, didn't show up for work, so we had to do twice the usual work. On top of that, we've been dieting all week. Oh, our reward was supposed to be a delicious dinner tonight, but Duncan showed up and wrecked that
I don't think
plan.
he doesn't eat
So
a diet.
we're both a little tetchy. I'm sure if you come back when he's had time to rest and recover, you two will get along like a building on fire.
I'm sorry, but I can't wait. Edgar Montague was here hours before he died, and I need to know why.
The Montague kid. Yeah, I heard about that. No wonder there was a buzz of activity here today. And you're the unlucky guy that got the case, hmm?
Can I ask you about him?
I'm not in the mood to field murder questions through a window, friend.
Get one when I was too late again. No, it's okay. Hey, that's kinda cute that they made like gay cat couple. Well, I'm biased, I've been married to him 15 years. It's often that you have like very nice cool guy and then you have like annoying twink or annoying wife. Or opposite, like wife is okay, but husband is like annoying.
Could you speak to Celestine for me? It really is important that I investigate the areas Edgar was in.
I'm with Celestine on this one, friend. A dead mobster doesn't bother me. There's plenty more where he came from.
Listen, Bartholomew is not in a good headspace about all this. If I don't find out what happened, he's gonna start doing his own digging. Violently. And if he does,
I love like bear
this
cat and then
depends on the illusion of civility from very uncivil cats.
fancy annoying twink.
It won't last long. There was a languid splashing sound as a heavy body shifted about in the tub below.
Interesting point of view. Might happen. Might not.
But it might.
True.
The splashing continued for a moment. So,
I'm sorry, friend, but no. I sympathize with your goals, I really do. But the establishment's rules are clear, and I won't break them for no reason. If you'd caught me on a day I wasn't dieting, maybe I'd feel more generous. But, alas.
please help me get into...
Sorry, friend. My...
Ah, so he's just hungry. Oh.
I happen happen to be in possession of a basket full of really nice food. I think it's more than enough to make up for the dinner you missed and your diet.
Oh, that smell is... But I can't grant you membership just for some food, no matter how delicious it...
There's an entire jar of roast puffin wings.
Did you say roast puffin wings? Oh,
I love them already.
Master ones? Ooh.
The very same, with cherry sauce and melted cheese on top.
Oh. Mmm. All right. All right. Lower the basket and you can have my membership card. But don't tell Celestine that I broke my diet.
He even makes you have a membership card?
He's a stickler for the rules. I don't mind. It makes him happy, but never mind that now. Just lower the food.
Cool.
Your fur looks really supple. Do you mind if I check your skin regimen with my tongue?
Oh, we are nearly close enough friends for that, friend.
Sadkę.
He looks so comfortable in that bath. It's almost enough to make...
Okay, I love this, like, I remember playing Longest Journey and then you try to, like, seduce police officer and he was like, hey, I'm gay, so not gonna happen. I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. Usually that Longest Journey was like from, what, 1999, 1998? And this game was made by, like, 2 people from South Africa. EPA.
I found my membership card.
Where did you get that? Now, I remember every single person I've issued one of those cards to, Nutter Butter, and you're definitely not one of them.
Well, I believe the rule is you can only get access with a membership card. And here's my card.
It's so funny that they are
It
married
says
to each
so,
other.
right there.
I guess I'm used to, like, gay
Member.
couples when they look like
I
twins
also
almost.
noticed that it says Humboldt.
Yeah, that's my middle name. Cuddles Humboldt Nutterbutter the third, Esquire. After all, you never said it had to be my card. Ha-ha!
You are technically correct.
The best sort of correct.
Fine. You may have access to the member areas, but only for tonight. You may not move any items between my rooms, and you may only take what is on your person into the changing rooms. You must wear the correct dress code at all times. You may use locker number 9 for your effects.
The cat smirked triumphantly.
Locker 9 is the one closest to the urinals.
Oh my god.
That's just unnecessary.
Enjoy your visit, Nutterbutter. One more thing. I won't have it said that the establishment treats any member, even a temporary one, poorly. Please, take this gift bag. Ugh, I recommend making generous use of its contents. Soon.
Wait, what we just got?
Oh, a cute little spa bag, no doubt filled with cute little spa things.
Ah, okay. Can we talk? I want to ask him about his husband, though.
So now that I'm a member, do I get any perks?
Temporary member, and no. Perks are for long time. How many roads must a cat walk down? It is a koan, a mental puzzle devised by the Wu Masters of Kree. Pondering it will
Kree.
lead you to a better understanding of
Got it, 0. You can take the bus or a car if you have one.
yourself.
Never mind.
It gives you kinda like Crow and Sherry from Plotlines. Like this twin annoying cat gives me like kinda like Crow, and the other one gives me Sherry. Well, not really. Metal
I've
detector.
not been totally successful at hiding those metal detectors.
Hmm.
Must I repeat the rules, Nuttabutter? If you want to go in, you need...
Dressed appropriately. Okay, but where's changing room? Like... Ah, we can go here also. Lol. By the way, he's...
I could walk all the way over there to get changed, or I could just get changed here. Locked tight. I won't be able to get this open without the key, or a bulldozer. Key's probably easier, though.
Okay, this is ours. You don't have a key, but... Although, wait, skeleton key?
This is the wrong key.
How to...
Better pack all my inventory items in here. I could walk.
Don't we like change clothes? I don't know. Or maybe I just have...
Almost forgot my items. Can't leave. Briefcase?
Wait, how do you change? Ah, okay.
In you. I feel ridiculous.
Yeah, you kinda look, don't worry.
I don't want
You
to
look
speak
so
with
smug,
that
by the way. Oh, lol.
This must join up with the... I'd have to bang... Quietly open...
What are you doing there?
Oh, I just need some fresh air. I'm mildly allergic to steam. It's empty.
Okay. I thought that he might hide something in the vent, like he hid in the club. Edgar, but...
I'm here, in person. Hello. How's your windows? Remember that?
Hello, friend.
I couldn't help but notice your tattoos. Do they mean something?
Even like Hawaiian vibe,
These?
kinda.
Oh, yes. These are my graduation tattoos.
Oh, wow. You got all that to celebrate graduation?
Why not?
Not to celebrate, no. As proof of it, I studied overseas for many years training to be a professional basher. When you graduate, instead of a certificate, you receive these tattoos. It lets others know what you can do and to leave you alone.
That's really interesting. A basher? I met a crusher the other day, but he wore a suit, so I couldn't see his arms. I wonder if he also has tattoos.
Do you mean Tin Vankoyanta? He is a good crusher, but crushing is the path for those without the strength of will to be bashers. True, bashing comes from a place of control and understanding. When you bash, you do not simply hit something. You let it hit you back.
Feel like
Feel it in your soul. Otherwise, you're no better than a smoosher.
The community of melee combatants sounds far more complex than I ever imagined.
Just don't listen to the pro-smooshing propaganda. Smooshers are charlatans. They couldn't smoosh a paper bag.
I get warm water filled all day with all sorts of cats using it. This is a breeding ground for disease, isn't it? You.
I don't care, jump in.
Warm.
Ach,
Your fur looks.
Oh,
sadka.
Thanks for lending me your membership card, but it seems it was for nothing. Edgar's locker is locked, and without the key, not even Celestine can open it apparently.
Celestine
He's
kinda
lying
gives me
about
like...
that.
no, he's right. Each member is issued a unique lock and key that is never duplicated.
He had no key on his body, though, so either someone took it or he didn't have it on him at the time. Do your clients ever leave their keys here?
I'm not going to divulge all of our secrets just because you fed me, friend. Discretion is our motto.
Well, if I can't figure out what's in there, your motto might have to change to "We'll beat cats up for food," because your clients will be too busy gunning one another down in the streets to have time to relax here.
Yes, you mentioned that possibility earlier. I'm curious, friend. Why so much effort for this kid? Did you know him?
I had no idea he existed before the chief pulled me into this case. But the police won't touch things because of who he was, so I feel that I have to.
Why? He was just another criminal who paid for his mistakes, was he not?
Maybe I'll know for sure when I've unraveled this whole thing. For now, my active investigation is keeping Bartholomew from hunting down anyone he feels is responsible. The city has enough problems. We need to put in the work if we want it to get better. Nobody will do it for us.
Interesting. He said a similar thing.
Ooh.
Edgar. Last night.
Aha. He spoke to Edgar, who's of course
You
deceased.
spoke to him when he was here? What did he say? Please, I need to know.
Not much. He was in a rush to leave, which I thought was rude since he'd only just arrived. He said he'd lost something and he had to go fetch it, but he would be back. But he asked me to keep something for him.
Oh, please say it was his key.
His key, yes. And that was strange, because if he was just going to fetch something, he should have just taken it with him. But there was something in his expression, so I pressed him a little. He looked really worried, like he was being hunted. But all he told me was that he
Yeah,
was
I
just
think
trying
it's
to
because
change
like
things
his
in
friend
the
died
city,
to
and
catnip.
that nobody else could do it, only him.
You wanted
He
to like
forced
stop
his key
this.
on me and said it was just in case, and left, and never came back.
Humboldt, I need you to give me that key. I have to know what Edgar put in his locker.
Oh, Celestine won't like it if I...
Celestine doesn't like anything except maintaining the status quo with all his annoying rules. I'm sorry, I know he's your husband, but he doesn't care what happened to Edgar. But you do, Humboldt. Whatever Edgar was trying to do, he seemed to know it had put him in danger, and he was clearly right. He left that key with you to keep something safe. Whatever it is, I'll bet it's why he was killed. And that means I need to get my paws on it to figure out how to solve this case.
I can't just give it to you, friend. We
I
have
played League
rules.
games
That's
which
right,
are voice
man.
acted.
Like before, I bring you something, and hey, maybe
I
when
don't
I
have to
get
talk that
back,
much.
I just happen to find the key that Edgar, dropped. Edgar thought he was the only one who could do whatever he was going to do. Well, he's gone. So if anyone else has a chance of doing it, it's me, but only with that key.
Well, I do feel quite full after that meal, and this tub is warm. Perhaps if I had something
Oh
to
my
make me
God.
even more relaxed, I might doze off and drop anything I'm holding.
Oh, wink, wink.
And if someone were to pick up whatever I dropped...
Wink, wink.
Repeatedly saying wink wink out loud is rather ruining the effect, friend. Regardless, you're not going to be able to just walk out with it. There are metal detectors on all the doors for security.
Humboldt. What's the...
If I was made...
Humboldt. What's the...
If I...
I get...
Oh fuck, but we don't have anything. We have to use vent. Nap. Yeah, I thought about napkin too, but I can't.
This is...
Neither, I am certain, being...
You're too...
What?
Nothing. Can I leave? I don't know if...
Yes, well...
Hey! What's wrong?
Oh,
Looks so smug. I love how almost everyone acts. Well, he was just criminal. Why you care? Okay, so maybe.
Maybe I can... no, or I could... no, that feels much... Let me grab...
I think we have to use catnip on the ventilator. I love how it's just still burning, by the way.
This nip is evidence. Best...
Not nip. Oh.
Do you allow drugs in here?
What patrons do in the private rooms does not concern us. Or unless it results in damage to property.
He's pretty relaxed already. Hypnotized by the warm water, one could say. I like that you guys give out gift bags. Other places should do the same.
I suggest you open it before you get too excited, friend. It...
Can you open this, by the way?
Oh, free goodies. Let's see. And wait, it's...
Wait, there was just oil there? Body oil.
Why would I do... a container of body oil that I got... Oiling that up won't... I don't want to put that in... I don't want to put that...
How to make you more relax? Okay, so catnip isn't the... Although wait.
This nip...
Make him more relax even. You know, and sometimes using guide because sometimes you never know in those point and click games. Apparently we should leave for now. Although wait.
A collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks. The paint stripper sounds pretty interesting.
SP hides from Carstown. Makeshift antiseptic. If you spill it down your throat, you have a good time. Spill it on your skin and seek medical attention. Something oily, sweet, angry need. Consume at own risk. Add ingredients in order into vessel of hideous visage. Our cup. Let it stand. Mix it with touch of moonlight. Drink it, or pour over the wound to be cleaned. Okay, so we have to combine maybe...
A mug full of oil. Yummy.
Okay. Seeds, maybe?
The seeds are evident. I can't go around. I can't read.
Oh, now it works. Thank you, Jesus, won't he do it? I can't use sign anymore. Oh.
Locked. I could go for it. I can't just throw that at them.
Oh my god, bro.
I can't just. Hey, seems someone. I could go. It's empty. I could go.
Okay, can I use...
I can't just throw that at the.
Oh my god. Coin slot.
Here goes. Oh, hey, something dropped in the tray. Honey flavored milk? That's for kittens. Too sweet for me.
Hey, sounds nice though. But okay, it's part of this drink.
Oh no, the honey's mixing with the oil, but the milk's just floating on top. That's disgusting.
Whatever. Next ingredient.
It doesn't look too bad on my finger, but it's not changing color. That doesn't seem to change color when I wear it. Yeah, my fur is too manly and thick. Oh, man cat.
Okay, let's go to Meowie. My favorite cat, not cat. Where was it? Meowie Emporium.
Meowie, I put this mood ring on, but it's just staying plain white.
Some cats, customer, like you and I, have such thick, beautiful, lustrous fur that the
I love that
mood
he
ring
still
can't
believes
sense
he's a cat.
the emotions hurtling through our cat veins.
Well, that's no good, so I just can't use it.
If there's one thing I've learned about you, customer, during our long friendship, it's that if you want it, you will find a way, purr.
Chocolate.
Oh my god. Leak.
Hey, the mood ring turned blue.
Okay, the fact does
What
it
a
mean?
pleasant- That doesn't seem to change color when I wear it.
Ah, so we have to leak, okay. But the blue is calm, it has to be something angry, right? I'm using kite, I don't care. Like, some of those puzzles are crazy. Le Bois de Poil. One night with Alfonso. Ah, our enemy.
I carry enough disdain for him without adding the poster to the pile.
Leak, 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 leak.
Hey, this turned red. I guess my mood changed. Alfonso. Makes me so angry.
And now we can add it to the drink.
There's probably a metaphor in this about letting your anger dissolve away or something.
Cool. And moonlight.
It'll taste like
Nitty Kitty Crab. Poor Alfonso. F. For sad little Kai.
I'm not touching that. Does the recipe need this?
Well, yes, because there's moonlight, right?
Oh, yeah, just pull it up. Lovely.
Or maybe it just has to catch moonlight?
I'm not wasting this. Does the recipe need this? Does the recipe?
Well, yes, but... How do I add it to my drink?
One of those infamous, disgusting alleyway puddles I've heard so much about. Wait, sorry, not disgusting. Characterful. I could scoop some up if I really wanted to, I guess. I could. Why would I? Does the recipe need this? Does the.
Well, wait.
A collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks.
Oily sweet angry need. Okay, so no moon. Gonna be office. Hi, Tabby. And do we have this like alcoholic set, right?
Hey, that's.
I love that we have battle with goggly eyes of Brandy. This is so cute.
Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here when you're done.
Bro.
Your time has come, Billy. Hey, let's see if you can bring order to this disgusting mess. I mean, I guess that smells marginally better, but I'm definitely not drinking that.
Hey, show me the book.
Collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks.
Mix with touch of
That sure
moonlight and then
sounds
drink
pretty-
it. 4.5 skulls. Love that. And now we have to get moonlight.
The mixture changed color, darkening from a loud but only tipsy red to a deep sloshed and smashing a bottle open on the bar purple. And now it smells like a truck stop. I guess the moral of the story is, if you're offered a drink in Karsten, turn it down.
Well, Miaui Emporium. I love him. What are you doing, Miaui?
Where did all your customers go?
Stolen away by the amusement park customer. No sooner did it start advertising outside the shop than they all vanished.
Talk later, Makes sense that the happiest cat I've met in Meow Meow Furrington isn't a cat. I don't think that needs its...
Go away.
Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Why should I give this to Meowie? Like, some of the stuff in game is like, how would I even know that?
I have to share this with someone, Meowie. Look how ugly this mug is.
Oh my good golly gander and gosh frakes, customer. What made that? Ugh.
Marketing.
Wait, he doesn't want
I have
that?
to share this with Mark. Paint stripper, huh? Time to put that to the test. Ramon, I think I found something on the wall outside Meowie's shop. The same symbol that was on the bag of nip I found on Edgar. I think Cosmo's been a naughty kitten. I don't suppose you know anything about the Oricatos on the wall outside.
What? How did you? Oh, that's not there anymore.
Cosmo, I got news for you, bud. Slapping a poster over something doesn't make it vanish, especially a symbol used to subtly advertise drug sales.
Yeah, your little
Which
drug
makes me
dealer.
think, gosh, if I was selling illegal drugs, I might put a symbol like that outside to let people know where they could buy some.
No way. I'm out of that life. I swear. I told him.
Told whom? Cosmo, you're not the only one afraid of criminal cats. I've got Bartholomew Montemue on my back. I see you know the name.
Whoa. Bartholomew sent you? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please. Please don't kill me.
Customer? Cosmo? Everything all right over there?
Sure is, Meowie. What's that, Cosmo? You got the city's widest selection of cat kiss medallions at prices so low they're doing the limbo? Wow, I'm thrilled. Just tell me more, but in a much calmer and lower tone of voice, all right, Cosmo? Thanks.
Oh, please. I don't want to die.
I'm not here to hurt you, Cosmo. If you tell me what
Sounds
you
like you
know,
just smoked
I
30
promise
cigarettes
I won't
and
tell
drank a
anyone
bottle
that
of
we
vodka.
spoke. I want the truth, but I want all of it.
Okay. Okay.
Why you panic when I show you the seeds?
You practically shut down when I showed you the seeds. Why?
It's that we
I
found
know where you
near
got
two
this guy,
corpses.
but that's what they make fluff from. You shouldn't be carrying those around.
Laugh.
Fluff.
Oh, guy, fluff is like super nip. Kinda, not really, but like kinda, but like way more addictive, much more, way bigger.
Bible said that those are
Man,
like
it does
poisonous
bad stuff to
seeds,
you, it does
right?
Bad stuff to you.
Oh, but you sold it anyway, right? Because that's not your problem.
I'm sorry that I had to do bad things to make a living, guy. Fluff sells for a lot more than nip, and I needed it to make food and rent, pay for my cable.
I mean,
bill
you're working
that
at
I
shop.
have. Next time, I'll just starve on the streets. How about that?
Cool. With me.
I assume you've also had a run-in with the Montemues.
A cat came in one night months ago and Meowie wasn't here, okay? I thought he was a customer, but then he started talking. He said his name was Edgar Montemue.
The one
way
who
he
each
spoke,
died.
the look in his eyes, he scared me, guy. It's really
No wonder,
of him
like his
and
friend died of
eyes.
overdose.
I've met his father. I think I understand.
He was so angry. Said that I sold his friend some nip that killed him. Said that if I didn't stop, he'd make sure nobody ever saw
Well, makes
me
sense.
again.
Did you sell nip to his friend? I mean,
Yeah, but like you can't die from nip, guy. Must have been something else he took. I don't know.
which you also sold him, I'm assuming.
I wasn't his boss, all right? I just sold him what he asked for, a little nip, little cash. It's all right. And I stopped after Edgar's business. Business? I stopped after Edgar's visit, I swear. I covered up the Orocatos. I told everyone to stop coming here. I said, you guys, stop it. Stop coming here. And I never sold another bag of nothing to no one, man.
Okay, so but why would any of this lead to you ending up in a small, dark room in La Boule de Poix? I went there. It's just some uptight performers. Well, Scarlet's not that bad, I guess, but Tybald's? Oh, he's a bore.
Not that bad? How do you? You don't know, do you? Guy, for a PI, you're really not well informed. Scarlet is Scarlet Evangeline Capulet, matriarch of the biggest crime family next to the Montamues. The theater is just a cover, my guy.
Capulet?
Now
Yeah,
he
same.
gets
And
it.
hi-fi.
You've been living in a box, guy. The Capulets control nip in this city. Nobody sells without their approval. Cross them and throat cut yours open, dead cat. Edgar acted like he was pretty sure the Capulets would listen to him if he went to them and tattled on me. I wasn't gonna take the chance, okay?
You presumably had Capulet approval to sell if they have as tight a grip on the drug trade as you claim. Why were you still scared of Edgar telling on you?
The nip wasn't the problem, guys. The fluff. It's not theirs. I don't know who makes it, but I doubt the Capulets appreciate the competition. It was a risk, but the money was
You can still
so
snitch on him.
good.
If the fluff wasn't supplied by the Capulets, where'd you get it?
I knew a guy who knew a guy. He got me hooked up with passwords and drop locations and a great discount on groceries. But just before I quit selling, he disappeared. Now, I didn't have time to find out who, why, before I cut off my connections, but I heard rumors he showed up at the train tracks. Dead on them. He died on the tracks. That's right.
Just before. So maybe Edgar...
I don't wanna know.
And you think that if the Capulets found out you sold fluff...
Cosmo disappears, too. Throat cut sound.
Edgar had nip and fluff seeds on him when he died, yet he threatened you about selling both?
I don't know, guy. All I know is if you're gonna be taking on the Capulets and you wanna keep your claws, don't mention fluff.
Claws? What have you heard? Do the Capulets have declawing technology? Tell me everything you know.
What? I don't know. I just turned phrase, guy. Cucumbers. This is such a mess. My nerves. I'm out, man. I'm done. I'm capiche. I'm kaput. And whatever the words, I'm zilch. I'm nil. I just hit myself in the face.
What are you gonna do?
Move, man. Far away from the Capulets and the Montamues. Oh, man, no, guy, this disguise is getting really itchy. Anyway, I got so much itch. Here, you don't want this headpiece? You take this headpiece. I hate this headpiece. It doesn't look good on me. It makes my head look fat anyway.
Thanks, Cosmo.
Maui? Maui? Ah, quit.
Yeah, Echo.
Maui, I quit. Quit.
Goodbye, cat I've never seen before.
Because he moved headpiece. Oh, well, that was fast. Wait. Hey, Miaui, do you want it this week? Cover Catoboros. No, I mean, yeah, for Miaui. You have to keep Miaui safe.
Painted on and too thin to get a rubbing or anything.
Oh. Might talk with Miaui.
Meowie, there's something outside your shop.
That's right, customer.
It's okay,
It's a
Aiko.
sign. Shops use signs, as we call them, to tell customers what the name of the shop is.
Oh my god,
They
he's so
use their
innocent.
Sharp cat eyesight to read the name right off of it. Amazing.
No, I meant the Oricatos painted on the wall.
Oh, those darn kids. They love to graffiti things around here. I'll get it cleaned up soon, customer. Purr.
I hope so.
Wait, never mind. Talk later.
How was your day? How it's going? We are just solving the crime. We just learned about some gay cats who run bathhouse. One is pretty cool, big bearish one. Another one is annoying twink. Which I have to say, how they end up together, I have no idea. But then you have some couples where you think that one person is like cool, and the other one is like, how the hell, who are you? You speak to clean it.
Meowie, I've brought this for your historical exchange
A
program.
tired twink,
Oh,
yes.
customer, you pull my whiskers and tweak my tail.
When
if
the
I
Yaff
dare
is
you.
away and are just
This
mean.
is no artifact. It is Cosmo's colorful headwear. With hair included, apparently. Odd. He'll be wanting that back. Cosmo, we found your hideous headwear.
Honestly, 99%
Cosmo?
of twinks are so
How
annoying.
dare
They
you
think they are
call
Gina
me
George or Mean Girl.
Ah, but
And meanwhile,
you
they
see,
are just like mean,
Cosmo
annoying
is not who you
guys.
think he is.
Oh, he's not a cat?
Well, obviously he's a cat, Meowie. We're all never mind. I mean that he is actually a prince.
A prince? I am intrigued, customer. A prince of where?
Of here, Meow Meow Furrington. He's the secret heir to King Leopold.
Do you mean to tell me that Leopold's only son, the weeks-old kitten Llewellyn Leopold, somehow survived the siege of Old Furrington by the Nine Lions 400 years ago? Despite the many corroborating accounts confirming his demise, including a painting gruesomely titled Dead Royal Kitten with Tulips, and escaped to found a secret royal
Yeah, it's coming,
dynasty
Meowie,
that
so
has
bad.
remained hidden until this very day?
Yes?
Remarkable! How did Llewellyn escape, customer? I must know!
Oh, wasps! They picked him up and whoa! Right?
Stunning! And thus returned the Leopolds in the form of Cosmo, oh, a hitherto unknown and awkward employee of Maui's Emporium, now revealed to be our one true king. Purr!
Yes, all of that. And now our prince has left
Honestly,
to
twinks don't.
find a castle, yes, and where he can put on the Leopold crown and become our new cat king, Skronk.
I am astounded, customer. Cosmo, royalty in hiding? All this time? I would have sworn he was nothing but a disinterested assistant. Purr. I once asked him to restock something, and he just sat down and said he couldn't because he was sick with don't care-itis.
He is indeed a masterful actor, as are all the royals.
This absolutely deserves the self-foaming fur cleaner from the exchange bin, customer. Purr.
Listen, I think that most people, or most guys are twins when they are like teenager or young adults. But like older guys or like being you over 20 something, especially like older guy chasing twinks is as disgusting to me as like old guys chasing like high school girls or like young student girls. Like it's the same thing to me, honestly. Give me the shampoo.
I guess you're mine now.
I guess we have to bring the shampoo to... And I don't know, like two twinks think they are Gina George of this world. And that me being mean to everyone is like personality trait. But then I don't never found like twinks attractive, so there's that. I might be biased. Okay, let's visit the handsome bear cat. Hi. Bubble bath?
Would a bubble bath relax you?
Oh, I love nothing as much as dozing off in a foamy tub. Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I never got the twink hype. I mean, like I remember when I was 21, and I went to like some party with, party, it was like RPG slash meeting. And like everyone was like just foaming and worrying, oh wow, over like guy who was the same age as me. But listen, when I was 21, I had this beard. Not as long as now, but I had this beard. And I looked dirty. Well, not too much change though. But the guy was like twinkish twink. And everyone was like just foaming over him. And I was like, oh my god, people, why? So yeah, this guy who just went to sleep in the bath, he's husband of this smack kitten.
Never mind.
Yeah, this cat was very
Might I drink?
interesting. I don't know, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the same thing that some people just like gush over like young girls specifically, because there's like this idea of like appreciating the youth, etc. But I don't know, like gushing and chasing over twinks and how cute and everything, or young girls, it gives me almost borderline like pedophilia vibe. And I said what I said. Calico Cat is giving div energy. He's kinda is. If you play Bloodlines, he's like this mean Torado. Or fancy and smart.
Never mind. I don't know if you realize, but your whole deal makes you look very smug.
Yes, well, some of us have a reason to be smug. For example, such interesting, clothes you have on.
Hey, what's wrong with my duds?
This is what happens
Oh,
to twinks
nothing.
when
I'm
they
just
are
impressed
over
to
age
see
of
antiques
30.
still finding heels.
Although this one is slightly more intelligent.
Your two sides taste different, like strawberry and chocolate ice cream in one tub.
What?
Nothing. Can I lick you? Never mind. Just forget I said it.
Either way, we have to... Oh, this is gonna be a problem, because he probably dropped a key to Edgar's locker room.
Oh, yeah.
But there's like metal detector. How are we gonna move? Ah, to the vent, of course.
I
Okay, Cadus, let's go. This is so cute, by the way. I love murals like that.
Oh, this is supposed to be Nukina, the patron cat of scoliosis. Odd place to see a picture of her.
Pattern of scoliosis, love that. And the other one? Because I clicked.
Loxphalion. Oh, what's her nickname again? The awkward carrier. Wow, the sculptor did a great job. That's not how you carry a jug, Loxphalion, you silly old thing.
Oh my god.
Hey, are you there? He's off in dreamland.
Well, good for him.
If you're not Edgar's
Wish he
locker
could join,
kid,
but
I'll
this
leave
is
my
not this
town.
type of game. Okay. Oh no, he dead. Well, anyway.
I can put the key in here, but that doesn't directly help me get it out of the room.
Oh, can we just leave
No sense in
here?
hiding this thing on me. As soon as I walk through the door with, I'll store this here for now. If you're not Edgar,
Maybe you can throw it to the window and then go on the roof. Yeah, I just thought the same thing. Wait, why the...
see now it looks fun. See now. Hey, he's off. Hey, he's off.
I know, like, the only thing I think about is vent, honestly.
Edgar's locker key. I can use this on a lock. I can put the key in here, but that
Yes, I...
can.
Okay, I have idea, but it's...
No sense in
I just put it to vent, but hey.
store this here.
Although... What a smack card. Okay, our clothes back, our items back.
That feels. Briefcase.
Edna was also amazing character in this game. Like this old lady. Oh, this is still burning, by the way. Shit happens.
That doesn't deserve the whip.
Maybe to the vent.
It can stay up. This should slither down into the private spa room like a wet leather snake. Ugh. Ah, why did I say that?
Okay. Oh my god, and we have to return there again. Ah. We have to hatch key to the... Oh my god, okay.
Oh, yeah. In
Yes. Okay, we return, then we attach to the hook whip a key. We test again.
probably.
We pull it back, we got key, and then we open locker room. Ah.
If you're not. Hooks on perfect.
Okay, cool. Now, let's this. I love our little sleepers, so cute, by the way.
That feels. Let me grab.
Okay, our stuff. We travel outside, the building is still burning, no one knows about it.
No metal detectors on your piping, Celestine. Oh, tisk tisk. Well, that was a bit of a journey, but now I've got Edgar's locker key.
Great. And what did he hide? Before he died, it was number 7, okay.
What did you go to such a photograph of? Oh, cucumbers. Is that Mousezilla dealing drugs? It can't be. Oh, Pepe was right. I don't believe it. Edgar thought this was important enough to hide here and then died. Was someone looking for this? Why? Yet another piece of evidence tying Edgar to the drug underworld, though.
He was trying to discover and like stop Jack dealing. Mozilla, I mean. Someone tested that.
A photograph of a Mousezilla-shaped figure doing what must be a drug.
Cool. Wait, I should investigate it closely.
Is Mouse...
Nah, it's fine. La boule de poire. Hi, Oscar. Hey, so you're a drug dealer, huh? Stop, Scarlet.
I'm back.
Bonjour.
You didn't mention before that your surname is Capulet. Her gaze did not falter, but she lifted her head a little, giving her an arch look.
Should I have Chaton? I must have missed the memo. Perhaps I can get a bandana to wear with my name on it? Scarlet Evangeline Capulet. Could be quite fetching. Little flowers braided in.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
That is good. Dressing correctly is no laughing matter.
Do you mind? This is serious.
Oh, I was led to believe you are a fan of comedy, Chaton. Am I not what you expected? I can be more like a Montamu, if you like. Grrr, grrr, threats on your life, looming presence. Go!
Yeah, that's kind of
What
Mountain
Bartholomew is like, but I'm here to discuss you, not him.
Could have fooled me, Chaton. But if you wanted my signature, you should have just said,
And if I wanted Nip,
I can probably manage a nibble.
a nibble of some nip.
Oh, very clever. Yes, I see what you did there, Lieutenant Segway. Of course. Nip is inhaled, not eaten. But it's fine. Points for trying.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried it.
Believe me, that's painfully clear. You're standing there like someone shoved Oscar's supporting stick up the back of your shirt. A little nip would help you relax, Chaton. Give you some perspective.
You're intimately familiar with the drug, naturally.
I'm an actor, Chaton. We do not demonize everything in life that can bring people joy. Unlike your profession, people in mine embrace life and everything it has to offer. Nip is not evil, Chaton. Nip is a gift. Or, if you prefer, a formal approach. A tool.
You're projecting an exceptionally relaxed attitude. Does that casualness extend to your personal security? You were remarkably easy to reach for a crime boss.
A crime boss? Oh, but that does sound grand. Ordering the crime around. Go there, crime. Climb that tree. Wave at all the people. Is that what crime bosses do?
You tell me. She shrugged carelessly, blinking slowly at me under long eyelashes.
It is you who named me such Chaton. I am a theatre owner. Everything in La Boule de Poil is above board. I do not need guards and fences. Besides, even if I was the sort of person you claim, I would not lean towards bombast and threats like the Montamus.
Oh, Catulets and
I have
Montamus.
standards.
So big mafia families in this game. Okay. And the son of Montamu died.
Say whatever you like. My source was clear. You run the Meow Meow Furrington
Who
drug
named the
trade.
city like that, for
But
fuck's
I can
sake?
tell that's not something that matters to you. You're toying with me like you toy with the lives of everyone in Meow Meow Furrington. You don't see cats, you see targets. Where would the city be today if it wasn't constantly fighting you off like an infection? How many lives has your Nip ruined?
Your source. Does he wear a smart suit and growl a lot?
She dismissed the rest of what I said with a flick of her hair.
And you make that word sound so substantial. Ruined. I must have missed that headline. Nipbag breaks into Cat's house and forces itself down his nose. No, Chaton. Nip doesn't ruin anything. Cats are quite capable of ruining their own lives. They'll simply pick the most fun way of getting there. If I was involved with Nip, I would just take advantage of that fact.
Of course, it's not your fault that you choose to make Nip available. Not your fault you get people addicted to it. And I guess it's not your fault Edgar Montague died either. He ruined his own life by your reasoning. I think she would have looked less shocked if I'd stabbed her without warning. The apparent honesty of that response almost had me writing her off there and then, but she was an actor.
If you think my demeanor gives you license to accuse me of heinous acts, you have made a very big error in judgment. I don't surround myself with tactless crushers like that Tinkle thug Barty employs, but I have my people.
Cool. What with the pickle outside?
How does the giant pickle outside factor into your crime empire? Does it sell Nip to patrons during the performance? Does it distract police when they do a raid?
A pickle suit, Chaton. Although it smells of pickles more than I'm comfortable with, but that is budget cuts for you.
I'm sure it was very difficult to have your illicit income drop so much that you couldn't afford a real giant pickle. Oh, my heart weeps.
Chaton, Oscar is integral to Mlem. And this one, such talent. Have you seen his eyes? How they wibble about if you poke him? The audience will be enraptured, unable to look away as he sways to and fro upon the stage.
No doubt hypnotizing them into buying more of your product. We aren't...
I disagree. You are fun for a bit, Chaton, but if you don't want your face to meet some very large feet, you should leave.
Let's save. Because she might be all fun and geeky, but she made it clear that she's gonna fuck us up.
Did you know we had a film industry once? Look who used to be a star.
I'm aware.
Okay. Just like the guy who's...
I think you'll find this photo interesting. I know I did. She barely glanced at the photo.
I do not care about the big mice. Did I not warn you about leaving, Chaton? It will be a shame to flatten that pretty face. But in the acting business, one cannot make empty threats.
Oh, more threats. Delicious. Let me add it to the pile. I'm accumulating quite a collection lately, it would seem.
Yeah, she's gonna fuck
Are
us
those
up.
fangs all of a sudden, Chaton? So shiny. Did Bartholomew tell you to show them to me if I didn't melt in the face of his lap cat's words?
Bartholomew didn't send me.
I thought you only told the odd fib, Chaton. Yet here you are, spouting enormous, juicy falsehoods.
Okay, look. This isn't an excuse, but I was tired.
Oh my god,
Frustrated.
we're gonna get
I
killed.
felt like I'd been solving everyone's problems except my own. Getting the runaround from Scarlet wasn't doing anything to help the situation. It wasn't a smart move. But I was so sure. Fine. Do I need to be the one to lay it out? Then gladly. All the hard evidence in this case points to a drug connection. Nip on Edgar's body, fluff seeds on his clothing. He has a photo of a drug deal hidden away. When his best friend dies of an overdose, he's so angry that he finds the dealer and threatens his life. And then, poof, he vanishes for months. Nobody sees him around. Nobody hears from him.
I mean, yeah, that's summary of our
Waiting for his
case so
friend or
far.
doing something else.
Then he died randomly.
Out of the blue, he turns up again at his father's club, chipper as can be. Everyone says he seemed really upbeat, like something good has happened. Someone claims to see him chatting to a large, mysterious type. Very large. I bet he has really big feet. Edgar doesn't stay long at the Nitty Kitty. He leaves, and he goes to the establishment for the first time ever. She looked shocked. I felt sure I had her and pressed my advantage.
Oh yes, because she threatened us that we're gonna get like a big feet in our face, and big feet was found next to Edgar's dead body, so maybe her employee like killed Edgar, not knowing that that was son of mafia boss.
He tells Celestine he has a meeting, but he leaves almost as soon as he arrives, leaving only this photo in his secure locker. One of the safest locations in the city, as I'm sure he knew. He goes back to the Nitty Kitty, apparently accompanied by the big cat from earlier, arguing. What about? Well, a few hours later, he's dead, with a nip bag in his paw. So probably not about which flavor of tea is best.
I think she's kinda scared because it was said that but Montmin was sure that Catulets wouldn't do this. Because then there would be like, you know, criminals just shooting each other in all the city. And all the like smaller like families would be like too scared to attack or to kill like Montemur's son. But I think she's scared that this like unstable piece might be crushed by what we discovered. Or what if like someone of her like employees did this?
Okay, here's what I think, Scarlet. Edgar was upset and angry about what Nip did to his friend, except he finds out his friend was off Nip by then and had moved to Fluff. But nobody knows who's making that, right? Well, Edgar did. He had Fluff seeds on his body, not Fluff itself. Those months he vanished, I think he used them to trace the people making Fluff. I think he found out where it's being made, and I don't think you could let that information get out. I think the nip on his body was just a bold red herring from you. You see, Scarlet, I think Fluff is
Nah, I don't
yours.
think Fluff is hers.
What do marketing people call it? Marketing segmentation. Nip is entry level, right? And Fluff, that's the upgrade. Keep supply low and make it seem exclusive. Charge 10 times the price. You don't tolerate competition, naturally, except from yourself. Who was Edgar going to meet at the establishment? I wonder. Someone with the power to take you down, if they had the truth? Was that your thug at the Nitty Kitty that night? Trying to convince him not to do something stupid? And when he didn't listen, you rolled out the big guns. The photo is the key. Mousezilla selling drugs in a secret location. Mousezilla who doesn't exist, who can't exist unless he does. You made him in a lab. Just like Pepe said, you are the thems, and he is the terrible enforcer of your monstrous whims. He sells your fluff and silences anyone that tries to stop you. When you found out that Edgar had exposed you, Mousezilla killed him for you, J'accuse! I paused. Panting a
Not
little,
him going into like the
satisfied.
conspirational theory with Mousezilla and
just
Dems
said than I'd been of
and
anything in
Pepe.
my life. She was silent as death for a moment, which was enough time for my brain to remind me that I'd just accused a crime lord
I don't think she killed
of
him.
murder.
I think
But
she's
nothing
pissed that
before
someone
all
is
went
like
down
her
according to witness what might
competition.
happen next.
With
These
Fluff.
accusations, the biggest pile of cucumber slices I've heard in my life. And you, the craven insult. He sends a buffoon, a clown, to mock me. Does he think I do not see? Does he imagine this will go unanswered?
What? Who?
Bartholomew! You and he have met many times since the murder. I know. You speak in his voice. Le Fatouche! He pulls your strings, and you lie on command. You're his errant cat now, sent to deliver an ultimatum, and it does not matter what I say, because he has already judged me.
Her response caught me off balance, I won't lie. She was ignoring everything I'd said and focusing on Bartholomew. She could have been deflecting, but there was an honesty to her passion that was undeniable, even if she was totally wrong. I told you I don't work for him.
Lies. You stink of him. Collect your cards, Poupette, and scuttle home. Tell that despicable cat that it is time for him to pay for what he did and what he made me do. There's no longer room for both of us in the Miami of Farrington. Le griffe de la carte sans sortie.
I don't speak Absalon, but the fury in her voice made the intent clear. Hey, now, hang on. Okay, just wait. Nobody needs to start any wars over this. I'm not here on behalf of Bartholomew, all right? We didn't meet. He forced his way into my office and he threatened me, and I stood up to him, I'll have you know, despite the declawing machine.
More lies. He manipulates and uses. He thinks I killed Edgar, and he sent you to...
He doesn't.
What?
He refused to believe it. He didn't even entertain the option that you did it. But I'm not blinded by whatever history you two share. I think the evidence speaks for itself. And I think it implicates you.
You truly think I make fluff? I loathe fluff, Chaton. It is bad for business, bad for cats, and bad
Yeah,
for the
it has to
city.
be like different
Yes.
family.
The real addicts will buy anything they can get their hands on at any price. But that is not sustainable. There's too few of them. I want the tired house cats, the busy executives, the cats who just want something to make a day.
Yeah,
a
she
little
did it with
shorter.
like catnip,
They're
not like
addicts.
hard
They
jacks.
just need a pick-me-up sometimes when the coffee isn't working anymore. What could be more normal? Those are the sort of cats that will get scared and stop buying if they hear there's something that's hurting people.
Yeah.
And word is starting to spread.
Because like Fluff is like this hard jack that they all start dying after it. And she doesn't want the clients that die after like a few doses. Like she wants to sell catnip that some businessmen or tired cats want after a long day of work. And basically weed. And she wants to have the same clients, living clients, bigger clientele. She's mother of Edgar. That would be nice, but oh my god. But no, I don't think so, because for some time she was convinced. Although. But for some time she was convinced that Montemio really thinks that she killed Edgar. She was ready to go to war just now. But although I can understand why she could be Edgar's mom, because listen. Can you open this? Doing the dialogue? No. Because those said like Montemio, Edgar's mom, like Montemio girlfriend at the time, was actress. And she didn't want a child. She left the child with Montemio, the father, and she totally abandoned them. And then Montemio told his son when he was old enough that he has one band that loves him. Just him. And there's that. So if she would be the ex of Montemio and mother of Edgar, I don't think this is why he accused her that she wouldn't do it, because she's still low-key his mom. But also from like more rational, because no one would want to start like war between two mafia families, and she could think that Montemio like respected her because she abandoned Edgar when he was a kid. Yeah, she abandoned her, this guy, etc. But then she would have to be like 50 something if she was mother of Edgar, and I don't think she is. Although, who the fuck knows, they are cats. But that kind of would make sense because she left Edgar and Montemio to pursue her like acting career. After that many years, she couldn't end up with theater. That would be a nice plot twist, but I don't. So she could think that, okay, he accused her of killing Edgar, because she could think that out of guilt, because she could think that the Montemio still have some resentment towards her for leaving him, leaving her son when he was born. But on the other point, that's why he may believe that she didn't do it, because it's still his. She could be, but I don't think she is. We'll see.
That's not enough to make me believe you or trust you.
I do not trust you either, Chatan. You are unknown. You can be manipulated, and I do not trust Bartholomew. He is a manipulator. He will make you believe what he wants. I know he will, and I think he already has.
And yet, the evidence is stacked against you, not him.
The evidence you have.
What does that mean?
Edgar was supposed to meet me at the establishment on the night he died. He said he had something to show me, but he never arrived. Or so I thought.
You were in contact with Edgar for how long? Did Bartholomew know? Why? I mean, you could have mentioned this sooner.
Do you now believe that I did not kill him?
Well, you realize I can't.
Oh my
just
god, he could
take
want
you
to
at
meet
your
her.
Word.
And yet, your word
Because of
is
the, like,
sufficient
nip
to indict me?
dealing.
We have a problem, Chatan. Mutual distrust.
Or because he could think
You
that
think I'm
she's his
involved in
mom.
this, and I don't trust that you're not working for Barte. An impasse. But I have the solution. Bartholomew inadvertently has proof of my innocence in the safe in his office. Go and find it.
Oh my god. So Montemieux has evidence of her innocence that she didn't kill Edgar in his office. Has to be like some family photo or something. And she could be his mom now, as I think. Because
Oh, in
this is
his
too random.
safe. Yeah, you want me to break into Bartholomew's office, the one in his club? Don't be ridiculous, Scarlet. I'm not a criminal.
Oh, you have been busy, Chatan. My people have asked around the places you have been. You aren't nearly as subtle as you may think. Arson at the establishment?
That wasn't arson. The blanket lied to me. It said inflammable.
Cake fraud?
It's not fraud if you're helping a friend.
Poisoning a police officer?
Oh yeah, we did that.
Okay, look, it'll be fine. I needed to get Fuzzball away from the body, and honestly, if
You
you
did
knew
some
quick
crazy
after, you'd
shit.
probably agree that what I did was...
Stealing evidence? Lying about historical artifacts? Licking things?
Actually, licking things isn't a crime. I checked.
Regardless, I know how your kind operates, Chatan. You draw a line in the sand and say, oh, this is us. And that is you. Good and bad. And when the water comes and washes the line away, you redraw it. But closer this time. Again and again. And by the end, we stand face to face. But you still claim that you are not us.
I don't
Interesting
break
metaphor.
rules just to make money and gather power. I do it to help people. I am not like you.
And I am not who you say I am. You have no idea what you're saying. And I will not let you soil my name with these lies. Go to Bartholomew's office. Take a careful look at the items you will find in his safe. That will prove my innocence.
Oh, if I'm really working with Bartholomew, couldn't he just tell me what's in there?
Never. The items in there are his most treasured possessions. The last
Mm-hmm.
artifacts of
She's
his
the
old
mom.
life.
She's the
He would
mom.
never tell anyone what they are, let alone allow you to touch them.
Convenient. But still, even if I had it in my head to indulge you, it's impossible. Tinkle would see me instantly, and I'd have no way of activating the elevator to Bartholomew's office.
Au contraire, the club is deserted. Edgar's funeral is tonight. You will be able to move
You're not
freely.
going to her
As for
funeral?
the elevator, I have had this for a while, just in case I ever needed to leave a personal message in his office. You may use it to poke around as you wish, but I remind you, I'm giving you this to prove my innocence, first and foremost. I have nothing more to say to you now. Find evidence of my innocence in Bartholomew's safe.
Because we have this photo. We find in
The
Gazette.
photo Tabby found at the university. It's Bartholomew at the premiere of A Gentle Cat in the Desert. Well, looks like he's not a huge fan of the limelight. Guess nothing's changed there then.
Like when he was actor, or like was, and the film like failed, right? And then he became mafia boss. But he was at the premiere with some girlie that was pregnant, and then she left him and the kid with him, and she said she wanted to pursue career of actress, and that child wasn't like, you know, for being mom wasn't for her, etc., etc. So that could be here, like 30 years later, her owning a theater at her big age, 50 something. And that's why there could be like evidence of her innocence in his office. Yeah, I think she's Edgar's mom now. Before, not really, but when she said that her innocence, proof of her innocence is in his office, she has key there, blah blah blah. Yeah, totally. Nitty Kitty Club. I'm just surprised she doesn't go to his funeral. But then if she was never in his life. I think this is what he wanted to talk to her about. Because talking about Nip would suit, of course, because he was going into this fluff, Nip, etc. But I think he wanted to talk about the photo.
Securely locked.
Oh my god. Ah, that's card for elevator. We have skeleton key.
Pepe, I completely forgot to give this back to you. But as you can see, it's all worked out. Well, it's deserted. Like Scarlet said. Pity she didn't mention how to get in the first place, though.
It's fine, you are here.
Yeah, that did. Ramon, I'm in Bartholomew's office, so if anyone finds you floating in the river tomorrow, it means he caught me here and I'm toast. Tabby, you can have my typewriter and my book collection, okay? Treat them well. Now, let's get into this safe and get out of here before Tinkle gets a chance to practice his crushing skills on my fragile little body.
Oh my god.
There's something under the carpet there. Oh, not terribly well hidden, Bartholomew. Tisk, tisk. Though I guess
I'm
he's
kinda
not exactly
surprised.
expecting nosy visitors.
Usually aren't those like behind paintings or like in the wall. I was ready to like check everything.
If I dig through the drawers, he'll know. Granddaddy Montague, I presume.
Lol.
It's a map of Firth.
Is this the world map? Mew Mew Fullington is here. Lol. Fourth. Lol. Some cities, pseudo sphinx. It's volcano.
A lovely view of the... Strange to imagine Bartholomew and I both looking out of our office windows, seeing the same city, but wanting very different things for it. A lovely view of the city he exploits. How charming. I should really do some traveling when this case is wrapped up. It might even be required if Bartholomew comes after me. Probably not a good idea. It's a picture of his Walk of Fame star. He hated Gentle Cat, but he still seems proud of his work in films. A globe of the world. Sadly, not one of the cool ones that opens up and reveals alcohol.
My parents have this one. I mean like that. Hey, safe.
This must be Bartholomew's safe. Whiskers, a paw print lock. Scarlet didn't mention that either.
But we have it. He's like... Oh my fucking god. Like, you know, this like Star Walk or something, when they just put like the paws and hands actors.
Nothing happened.
What?
Nothing happened. Maybe it'll accept any old finger? Well, not when it...
Hmm.
Nothing happened. Perhaps it's not switched on?
Identification. Secure Storage Device MW394, Safe Masters of Kree, Manufacturing Division. All rights reserved, including the right to insult you. Introduction. Welcome, Furbag.
Hello, you rude safe.
Requirement. Authentication details required for function. Present passcode and biometrics. Furbag.
Rude and chatty, aren't you fun? Is this how you address all cats?
Explanation. Safe Master protocols dictate all clients be treated equally. Loophole. Protocols do not dictate specific treatment level. Execution. Contemptuous mockery. Furbag. Requirement. Authentication detail.
Okay. What a lovely save.
Hesitant confirmation. Correct biometrics.
Yeah, I love me sassy stuff.
Fingerprints are smudged now. Might as well get rid of them.
Okay. Oh wow. Hmm.
I wonder who that cat with Bartholomew is.
Yeah, I think that's the Scarlet, but
I wonder if you'd approve. Honestly, What's this, I wonder? Oh, look.
do you think this is password where Furington is located? I mean, it would make sense, right? Oh my god, not geographic.
It's remarkably well balanced. When I lick Furrington, it tastes smoother than the rest. Like someone's touched it repeatedly. It's remarkable. There are so many.
Oh my god, we have to get coordinates.
You can see the dot for where we are on the East Coast.
Okay, wait, the pin is there, like strictly there. So what, 35:15. My god.
Reluctant confirmation. Correct passcode entry.
Yes!
Disinterested confirmation. Passcode and biometrics provided. Grudging admiration. Furbag Barthol unlocking vault. Behold, Furbag, your pathetic treasures.
Finally, let's see what's in here. Wow.
Okay. Bloody award. Certificate of birth. Edgar Jacob Montemue was born to Scarlett Evangeline Capulet and Bartholomew Gregory Montemue.
This must be one of his old awards. What? Wait, is that... That's blood. Someone was hit with this. Edgar? Does this mean that Bartholomew killed Edgar?
It was said that Edgar was hit in the head with something heavy. In the back of his head, and that's how he died. But... Okay, if he found this first on the crime scene, but why he would hide like weapon of murder? Because it was his award for being in like movies. And he didn't want police to think that he killed his own son, because that was his award from his desk. And how Random Killer had access to it.
She was Edgar's mother. So that's what she wanted me to see. This is interesting. So she, and that means she. Wow, I need to get back and talk to her as soon as possible.
I mean, yeah, Maria's story was good. I was also thinking this when she said that evidence is in Bartholomew office. I wonder if she's gonna go to funeral though. And I like it.
I don't think I don't.
Some money. By the way, did we do everything? Okay, so Scarlett was deadbeat mom. And then became mafia boss. Of other mafia. Oh wow, what a kid. But why there's like this statuette covered in blood? Did someone like took it from his office and killed Edgar with it? Damn.
The owner of Le Boule de Poix. What an impressive cat.
I mean, she has the same color of fur as Edgar, also. But didn't Montemur get similar? I don't think so.
Did you find what you're looking for, Chaton?
You're Edgar's mother.
I believe the past tense is now appropriate. But, yes, I hope you can understand now. I would never kill my own child.
There was something else. An award. It had blood on it. I think it's the murder weapon.
What? Bartholomew?
Perhaps.
Tu es en colère? The murder weapon was hidden in his safe? My son Edgar died in his club? What more proof do you need?
Girl, you never
Leave
cared about
the
this.
city, Chaton. This is war.
You also had access to his office. And I don't think he would kill his own son. A, like, Bartholomew wasn't dealing with narcotics at all. And B, like, he was the one who raised the kid. He's, like, devastated after his son died. He was taking care of him. You were a low-key deadbeat mom, and you never, like, probably saw him in your life.
You had access to his office, too. You may have been Edgar's mother, but you've not been part of his life for, what, 30 years? If you wanted to frame someone... The tall cat spat on me.
Do you know what your words have cost me? You casually accuse me of murdering my own son because I was not with him when he grew up? Do you think I did not want to be? Do you think I did? I do not love him with all my being. Bartholomew is a monster. Sweet words around the dark heart. I knew it was true, even when I was with him, but I was afraid. He was making new friends, and they were dangerous. I made plans to escape, but then I became pregnant with Edgar, and then I was no longer afraid. I was terrified. If I left with his son, Edgar would never have been safe. I had my own ambitions, and I knew I would eventually butt heads with Bartholomew again. The only way to keep Edgar safe, properly safe, forever, was to...
Leave? She paused, struggling for words, and the rawness of the emotions that fought for control of her face made me look away.
I left after he was born, towards that beast. I didn't care. I lied. It was my only option. I loved Edgar so much. He was so small, so beautiful. His life. He was my son. I had to protect him. If Bartholomew thought he meant nothing to me, he would be safe. Safer. Bartholomew would think he had to protect him from me. But Edgar would never be in danger from me. He could live in safety, grow up.
I mean, you could like send him
So
messages
as
or
long as Bartholomew
something.
or anyone else thinks I'm cold-hearted and uncaring, I have power and space to act. I can find out who killed him while everyone suspects me, and I can make the real murderer pay. If Bartholomew did this, then he is already finished.
I mean, she's actress, but I don't think she's acting here. So, If she still could send him like some text card. But okay, I understand. If she thought that low, because okay, they were both actors, he was starting getting with mafia stuff to finance his like crappy movies. Then he stopped being actor, he became full-time mafia guy. Okay, she could be scared, wanted to leave, but if she left with his son, then of course he would be like Madge or try to hurt her by him. But then he also loved his own kid. Oh, complicated. But still, she could be like, okay, I'm leaving and I'm gonna meet him once in a blue moon. Didn't have to like ditch him completely. And it's kind of funny because she wanted to be actress and here we go, 30 years later. She has her own criminal family and dealing with catnip.
Why was Edgar meeting with you? Did he know you were his mother?
No, he never
He
knew.
knew
I
to
didn't
this
want
photo.
to break what we had. He was happy. He had purpose. I didn't want to force him to split his priorities.
And what was his priority?
He was an amazing cat. Despite his father, he becomes someone I could be proud of. At the end, he came to me with a proposal, a unification of the families. He would become the head of the Montemues in time, and he wanted me to agree to work with him. Montemues and Catulets united.
Oh, a single crime family to control everything.
A single organization to bring stability to the city. But it doesn't matter now. That hope has ended with his death.
I was so sure I was right.
And yet, you are wrong.
I was mistaken. That doesn't mean the evidence I found isn't still relevant. You said Edgar was going to meet you at the establishment, right? The photo must have been the thing he was going to give you. Did he give you any indication about what the relevance was of the thing he was going to give you?
None. He only said he would let us discover who was selling fluff.
That pretty much confirms the mouse is selling fluff, then. Please, I want justice for Edgar. I promised that to Bartholomew, and I'm promising it to you too.
Then you promise justice to the very cat who will pay for murdering my son. Appropriate.
Wait, please, I don't think it was him when we spoke. His pain was clear. He was in agony.
Scoured by guilt.
I really don't think so, Scarlet. I don't
But-
think he did this.
But then
Or
if he
you.
said that he's gonna
There's
control
a
family,
third
he
party involved here.
would have to get
Please,
rid of his
please,
father.
Don't challenge him
right?
yet. Give me another chance to put the pieces together. You say Edgar wanted to make things better? Well, you and Bartholomew fighting it out on the streets, it's not going to achieve that.
I can tell you this. I have seen a building like the one in that photo. There is a memorial garden in the south of the city. It has metal work in that pattern.
All right. That's something. Okay, thank you.
But I will not wait forever. 2 days, Chaton. And then I will not be stopped by anyone.
Lovely. So did he want to get rid of his father? He said that he wants to control two family together, or maybe he wanted to like them to collide. Okay, I guess we got new location, by the way. The plot thickens. Noir Garden.
Ramon, just a heads up. I'm in a garden.
Look at this little
Night,
dwarf
and
cat.
it's kind of spooky.
Garden
If,
dwarf cat on the left.
Something comes at me, I might throw you at it, okay? And if you hear any high-pitched screams at the same time, it's the other thing making those noises. Definitely not me.
Anyway, recently there's been a lot of some detective
So,
games. This one,
This is
then
the
Sherlock
place
before.
Scarlet thinks Edgar's photo was taken.
Look at the gnome.
Excuse me, do I know you? Ramon, did you hear that? Excuse me.
Lol. Eustos McTaydon Memorial Park, build McTaydon family. No one likes Warcraft. Plant vandals will be hit with a spade. Angie, Floral Custodian.
Plant vandals will be hit with a spade. Well,
Sharing this beauty of this park as Eustas shared the beauty of life with us.
I'm gonna leave that I don't need to. So this whole park was built in memory of Eustace. Did he like collecting garden gnomes or something?
Oh, damn.
The roses, which were imported and are the only known cultivation of this species outside of Garopia, are for looking, not eating.
I guess that makes sense.
The sign says, keep off grass. The problem, Mr. Sign, is that I need to walk on the grass. This whole area is now under investigation, which makes the grass a suspect, and you can't stop me! Walking on the suspects. Eustace Magtheridon, always in our hearts, except when we forget. There's points for truthfulness. This says, if you think you're clever for leaving wigs draped over the Wegala shrubs, which have been associated with royalty for hundreds of years and feature on the coat of arms of the extinct Leopold royal bloodline, you're not, I will find you. Oh. Oh, the Magtheridon family tree, it seems. Carved onto an actual tree. Very clever. I'm amazed the irritable gardener hasn't blown a gasket over this.
Eustas state Tybaltius, Detcze. Clementine. Cool. Cute name, Clem. That is also nice name.
Locked as tight as...
Okay, we have to put something there. Hey, maybe badge. Badge is
I
kinda...
don't need to use my... The gnome... It's locked, but there's some sort That's a very...
The fuck is that? Damn. Oh, wait.
All this careful gardening work, and then they just don't... I could never...
Hmm.
It's really... Oh, so that's what you suspect. It's so... I can't do...
Oh, wow.
What is that? Is that a vegan bladder? That looks nasty. I think I prefer the Oscar version.
Egon Blater.
Eustace was familiar with vegan blighters from a young age. He always said it was one of the main reasons he chose to spend his life exploring lands as distant as possible from his home. May this statue inspire others as it clearly inspired him.
Hmm.
This statue is hooked up to a supply of flammable fuel. Why? What's this? Graffiti? Is this part of whatever ritual that statue is intended for? You know, if I stare at it long enough, it feels like it starts to pull me
Oh, no.
in and swirl endlessly. Weird.
Reminds me of Junji Uzumaki. Make a sacrifice.
Someone, probably the crazy gardener, was selling something here. What could it have been? So this gardener fellow has a little side business, it seems. Putting things into the vegan blighter statue to make it light up and look all scary.
Hmm. Gnome?
The garden gnome fits perfectly on the plate inside. The garden gnome fits...
Yeah, just put it there, bro.
I shouldn't mess with... Looks like something might... Hey, this fits. So the gnomes were the sacrifices? Tybalt would be delighted. Whoa! Well, goodbye, little gnome. I feel like licking that will make...
Make that strike key inside the gnome.
I shouldn't mess with that.
Okay, we are burning this alive. What now?
Careful, I might burn all the fur off my delicate... I mean my very powerful hand.
I think key was inside the gnome, but then... An ideas. Wait, Tybalt. Oh my god.
There's a... Oh, there's a... Take that, Mr. Sign, and Mr. Sign. Oh no! Another sign! I'm so scared.
My signs are
What
not a
does this
joke.
one
Feel my
say?
watery
My
wrath.
signs are not a joke. Feel my watery wrath. What the... Ah! Ow! Water! Ah, in my eyes! Oh, now how dare you, sign? I'm going to rip that sign out of the ground! Take that! The sign part fell off. Typical low-quality insult signage. When will people learn? You always spend the extra for quality insult signage. Now all I have is this pointy stick.
Don't steal the
How many
signs.
signs is this mad cat set up? Don't steal the sign. Well, don't spray me with water then.
Beautiful. Tybalt.
The Magtheridon family tree. I guess they don't have...
Hmm. Okay. Is Tybalt still in confession? Yeah, look at him. The grumpy cat.
Hey, did you know Eustace Megtheridon? There's a botanical garden named after him.
To my endless chagrin, he is my great-great-grand.
Not the Grand Kitty.
You're not as big a fan of Eustace the Explorer as everyone else then.
No, sir, I am not. Eustace was a pervert.
Oh,
The
wow.
root of the rot that pervades my
I mean, everyone
family.
has those in at
Did
least
he
one in their
also
family.
go around cutting hedges when he shouldn't have?
If he did, sir, he would have
Or gay
cut into
cousin.
shape of
Usually I'm the gay
unmentionables.
cousin.
He traveled the world seeking out new lands, and then returned home with his ship's hold stuffed full of relics of unseemly purpose.
Unseemly? You mean?
I do. Garden gnomes, sir. Oh, the ignominy. He placed the little monsters all over the grounds of the estate, and there they survive to this day. I have lost count of the times I have gone for an evening stroll and come upon one unexpectedly, leering up at me from a bed of petunias
dwarf
like
gnomes
a
are kinda
tiny
creepy.
clay voyeur. They are heirlooms now, and my requests to smash them into itty-bitty pieces with a hammer have been repeatedly denied.
Is Eustace really buried in the mausoleum in his park?
Oh yes, alongside spoils of his misadventures.
I need to get in there. Do you know how to unlock it?
Into his mausoleum? Why?
I think a mouse that can't exist is dealing drugs inside.
If you don't want to tell me the truth, just say
I mean, that
so.
was the truth,
The
but...
door is sealed with a lock that only our family crest can open.
Okay, makes
Oh,
sense.
I see. Sanctity of the family heritage and all.
Oh no, I couldn't care less. For your help with my vegan blighter problem, you may have it.
Vegan
Feel free
blighter.
to smash any garden gnomes you find in there while you're at it.
I certainly shall.
Hey, we have key. Fuck.
It doesn't
What?
It doesn't feel right to sneak a chocolate bar with that big poster staring down at me like about to eat me.
Mlem.
It's fine where it is. Those eyes. Scary. Well, that's a
Why you all hate on this? Like, I know that instead of fuck, they say camper in this game. They are so scared
There's a
for some
cheeky
reason.
smirk in those big googly eyes that's...
He looks fine. I can't believe this game was made by 2 people, Liamo. Royal Garden. So far they only made this game only, right? I feel they are some boys from like South Africa. Even like those 2 gay cats from Bathhouse. That we have our brother like this dog. Okay,
This fancy medallion won't help.
of course it... Oh my god, we have to do this, right?
It fits. Good job, Tybalt.
Can you open? Okay.
Ramon, I take back what I said about the garden being spooky. There's a coffin
Look at the
in
boxes.
here already, so
Full of
they
fluff.
can bury me right away if I die of fright.
So anyone who has it has to have also used to family crest.
Full of bags that look like the one I found on Edgar, except for the contents. This isn't Nip.
This is fluff, right?
These boxes have the same symbol on them that I found in the Nip bag.
Mhm.
Someone's selling drugs from here. That must be Eustace's sarcophagus. So, in there. That's fine, not we.
Squeak!
Don't eat me! I mean, who's there? Was that a squeak? Just about. Hello? Someone there? Squeak? Just an eerie silence. It's heavy.
Squeak, squeak!
Whoa, now
Oh my
hey,
god.
Squeak!
okay. That happens. Okay, whoever you are,
Squeak!
whoever. Only it wasn't so.
Hmm. Maybe use body oil to like make it more, you know, greasy,
Why would
slimy.
I?
Maybe stick, because I see this hole
Can
in
I repeat the
sarcophagus.
success of? How can I repeat? How can I? Stop. This is. Oh, dare I enhance the? Oh,
Fuck. Paint stipper?
anything I. Anything I. Stop.
Hmm. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't figure this out, so here we go.
Sorry, little buddy, but I'm gonna have to stick you on this stick.
Oh my god. Not the sand. Like you just killed him.
That's right, Mini Oscar. Keep smiling. You keep smiling and leave the tears to me.
Oh my fucking. This is so crazy, by the way.
Wow, you really absorbed that oil, Mini Oscar. Soaked it straight in there. Well, that's a thing.
So we have a torch.
Mini Oscar, the lantern. Tabby was concerned when I sprayed my briefcase with flame retardant spray, but who's smirking now?
Well. Ah, so he just put it to his briefcase. Okay. Okay, Oscar Lantern and Darkness.
Let's see what's hiding in here.
Oh, cutscene. Help.
What? Was that a giant mouse? Mousezilla? What's going on? Ah, Whiskers. He got away, and I damaged my Mini Oscar in the process.
Gonna get another
I
one.
could get another, but I got really attached to this specific one.
Well, now this is... Oh wow. B costume shop.
Bee's costume shop. That's a label. That was a suit! A giant mouse suit!
Wow, no
It
shit.
wasn't an evil mouse skeleton ghost after all.
Take it.
This tore off the mouse when he escaped.
Cool.
Probably get some horrible Magtheridon curse if I take any of these. Plus, how would I explain it to Tabby?
Are those veins? Oh, roots.
Oh, a secret passageway! They're real! I knew they didn't just exist in stories! Oh, I have to see where this goes. This must be how that sneaky mouse gets in and out. Very clever. Nobody else can get in to rob him, and he can trade safely through the grating. I could never hope to...
Interesting. Okay, but now we have one evidence like this. Okay, so we have to go to office. I think this to not stack on anything for like second. Or like an hour, but okay, just go to office. Let me pick another Oscar the Pico though.
Better head back to the office to talk to Tabby about this.
But wait, I want another Oscar de Pico. They are free after all. And free is a fair price.
They're free, but one is...
Yeah, but our one is...
You gave your tiny green life to help this case, Mini Oscar. I'll recommend that the police give you a commendation.
Oh, Tabby. I love the meme up in this game, though.
Tabby, I got into an old tomb at a memorial garden, and I poked the darkness, and it tried to escape, but it left behind this label.
I don't...
There was a big mouse hiding there, Tabby! Mousezilla is real, but he's not a giant rodent. He's just a guy in a suit. This label tore off when he made a run for it. Look!
Bee's costume shop. Oh, that must be where he got the suit from.
I need to go there, right now.
Hold on, sir. That's the adrenaline talking.
We're gonna play a Stabby
Did you
again.
sleep?
Yesterday week.
I figured. You need some rest, sir. This is a solid lead, but I can handle it for now.
Yes.
The place will be shut at this time of night anyway.
Yeah, doing stuff at night with
Rest.
him
I
and
don't
her
want you
at
driving
a
in
day.
this state, so just sleep in your office, all right? I'll go first thing tomorrow morning and find out who rented the suit this came from.
All right. Ooh, good idea. Thanks, Tabby. I'm just so excited. This is huge. This is a huge lead. Tabby probably did see Mousezilla then, and the big footprint.
Oh,
the
that could
person
be
inside
true.
it must have been the one Desiree saw talking to Edgar.
That will explain giant footprint. Oh my god, not her.
Desiree? Oh, I was just, Tabby. Hey, it's
Not,
Desiree from being
Marilyn
locked in the chest
Monroe.
at the Nitty Kitty.
Oh. Hello.
I'm sorry for arriving unannounced.
And this like baby
I just
voice.
had nowhere else to go.
What happened? Please, come into my office and we can speak. You're good, right, Tabs?
Yes, sir. I'll get to work on that thing we talked about.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Sugar. Was it anything important?
Well, yes.
A big lead in the case. I think I'm getting close to finding that big cat you saw. And unbelievably, Mousezilla has cropped up again. But don't worry about that. Why are you here?
I wish I only had cats in suits to worry about, Cuddles. My life is in
Oh my
danger.
god.
Oh, Whiskers, what happened? Tears blossomed in her eyes as they had the last time we met.
I was at the club, in my dressing room, collecting my things. I had hoped to take some time off. Suddenly, I heard yelling and crashing outside. I went to look and...
Yes?
Bartholomew, of course. He was screaming and throwing things and stabbing his fingers at Tinkle and Pepe. Something has happened to
Someone was
Sugar,
at his
and he is
safe.
not happy about it.
And he knows.
I can't be around him, Cuddles. It's only a matter of time before he snaps. And then
What about your apartment?
he knows where I stay. I'm not safe there. I'm not safe
I don't
anymore.
trust her at all.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Could I stay here, Cuddles? Just for a day. 2 at most.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's fine.
Thank you, Cuddles. I already feel safer. Will you
Oh my god.
stay with me?
Well, I've been told to get some rest, so I'll be here all night. Although I'm not really in the mood to sleep.
Excited about your case, I'm sure. Mousezilla, how exciting. Is this the fall of Bartholomew then? Do you have proof against him? Or someone else?
No need to worry about all that now, Desiree. You can read all about it in the papers once I crack the case. I have something much more entertaining in mind for now.
Oh, I imagine you do, Cuddles. Why don't we take a comfortable seat?
Why I
and
feel
you
they
can
gonna fuck.
Tell me about...
Max Full Power! Boom! I've got all his books. Ever read them?
Who?
Oh, my whiskers, Desiree. You've never read any Full Power? Wow. You are in for a treat. Okay, so I'll give you the core backstory to start. In the space year 10,411, a very special cat is spaceborne.
Well, where is he?
Well, I guess they won't
Do I
fuck.
need to... Wait, someone's here. We'll talk later.
What a fascinating shop.
Oh, someone there? A customer, perhaps?
Oh, old
dear,
Sphinx cat.
my old eyes can't see very well.
Bee's costume shop was a stuffy, gaunt little place. Nothing but a counter and some threadbare costumes lining the walls. An older
You once
cat
was
stood
this chubby
behind the
cat from
counter,
Bath. Yeah,
slightly
maybe.
hunched and draped in either clothing or repurposed curtains. She should be able to help me.
Listen, I would be turned on if I came for like, please Cadus, I'm so scared and alone, hold me tight. And someone would be like, hey, there's this nerdy comic, it all started in space. Like, I love nerdy talk. Or when someone talks about their passion. That's turn on.
Oh, I must tell Cuddles to come
Yeah,
in for the rest of
Cadus.
his pirate outfit.
Although Cadus loves only Edna and
A
I guess bunch of men.
whole lot of extra costumes.
Okay, what do we have here? Capes.
Capes and boots. I have to give her credit. Those are the bits people always overlook on costumes.
Well, that's very true.
Is that a real mummy? No Sabi mask. I'm disappointed.
What do we have as... I love that her inventory is different, by the way.
I should actually call these girls too. Broke the first set on someone's chin.
Oh, damn.
He'll think twice before getting pausy again.
Can I use employee door? I don't think so, but
I'm not
okay.
an employee.
Okay, let's talk.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are. Welcome to Poor Bee's.
Beatrice, are you also part of the Bald family?
Beatrice, the owner, but please call me Poor Bee. I'm terribly poor, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that.
Now, don't you be worried about poor old Bee. She's a tough nut. She'll soldier on, always has, and
A chubby
always
cat
will.
from Bath was
And
lovely.
who knows? Perhaps someday she'll save up enough money to be a millionaire. Wouldn't that be lovely?
I'm sure it would.
Meow.
And good luck working towards that. Sorry if this is a bit too personal, but this is a very large and elaborate shop. Can't you just sell it
What
if you're
if this
struggling
like
with
classical
money?
royal English family
No,
music?
my dear, I could never do that. This shop was bequeathed to me by my grandmama on the day of my birth, as she lay dying of being extremely poor. She said that her
Maybe she's not from the Bald
wish was
family.
for me to take her shop, as she had done for her own grandmama.
Oh, wait, your grandmother got this shop from her grandmother? And you're, oh, no offense, but you're no spring kitten. So that makes this shop over 200 years old. I thought this whole district was only built 2 decades ago. On top of a waste dumping site. That was itself on top of a swamp.
Silly me, my poor brain, you know. Did I say grandmama? I meant sister.
That's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do cats of a suspicious disposition ever come here?
Suspicious how, my dear?
Anyone who gave you the feeling they might be up to no good.
Let's ask about like mouse costume.
No, I don't think anyone like that comes in here, dearie. It's mostly my regulars, cats, who need to dress up.
Such as?
Mr. Drambo, the photographer, who loves to dress up like a tiger. He's so petite, but he does do his best to look intimidating.
Oh, that's cute.
Bless him. Then there's Sir Alfonso with the monocle and the top hat. He's terribly proper.
Sir Alfonso, since when? We don't have royalty anymore. Ugh, I'm starting to dislike him as much as Cuddles does.
And the Count the Guilty,
And
who
guilty.
always rents a skin-tight, black and white, striped number, a face mask, and a hemp bag with
And if they have some like
swag
sexy
written
clothes.
on it.
The Count de Guilty. I mean, come on.
Oh, don't hold the name against him, dearie. It's not his fault. The de Guilties are part of the bedrock of this city. Have been for years. Their soirees are to die for. Miss...
That's all. I'd just like to ask about this label if you don't mind. It's got the name of your shop on it.
Oh, a lost label from poor Bee's costume shop?
Well, it just says Bee's Costume Shop. I didn't know about your money troubles until now. Did you rename the shop to reflect your financial status?
Oh, dearie me. Did I? Poor Bee just decided that since she's definitely not a
Oh my god, you don't have to repeat your
she'd
poor.
let people know. In case someone came in here looking for an autograph from a rich person. Like one of those wonderful Meg Thridens I'm always reading
Yeah, I
about
think she's
in
like
the
from this family of
newspapers.
Tybalt.
Right. So, this label is quite important.
You didn't, did you? Expect a millionaire to be working here?
I feel she's rich.
I'm just poor Bee and awfully far from being a millionaire. I can't even imagine what it's like to be rich. I assume you'd be able to buy the servants new clothes for every day, instead of only once a month. That's the dream.
Yes, I expect it's quite nice.
I mean, if I was from that terribly well-respected and very wealthy Meg Theridan clan, I wouldn't need to work another day in my
Okay,
life.
so she's just rich and bored.
Why would they even own a costume shop to fill with their long empty
Empty
days
day,
with?
yeah.
No. Bee works hard every day, scraping together a handful of monies.
Yes, to afford some caviar.
Banana. Water.
I think you were going to say caviar.
Was I? These terrible
Caviar
eyes of
water.
mine. I meant caviar water. Yes, just run-of-the-mill, everyday
Kelly,
caviar
I don't
water
care,
for
each
all
pretend to be poor.
Of course.
That's about this
So
label.
I'm following up on this label as part of a murder investigation. It was attached to a mouse suit.
A mouse suit?
Well, yes.
I don't, can I see it?
No, not really.
Yes, of course. If you have a name or an address for me, that would be ideal. But if you don't keep records, I'd be okay with...
My records? I keep meticulous records, dearie. But, oh, what is this? Hello? What's that? At my shop? Where the nice cat just came to ask about the mouse suit? Yes, immediately!
Oh my god.
Oh, my dear, I've just received terrible news. There's been a murder here, too.
What? Someone phoned to tell you there's been a murder here. What happened? Have you called the police? Was that them now?
The police wouldn't get here in time. I can't take the chance that the killer might escape again.
Oh my god, what's wrong with
You're the
her?
only one who can help me.
Me? What can I do? And what do you mean again? And why didn't you mention any of this before we started speaking? What is happening?
There's no time to waste, dearie. Light your best detective cigar and let's make sure this scallywag is
What's
caught.
happening?
I don't smoke and I'm not qualified to...
Okay, wait, give me a second. It's not connecting with chat. Scam.
Flip-flop. Who needs qualifications. All you need is a steadfast belief in your own moral code. That way, if other people disagree, they're just wrong.
That doesn't sound like a very good system.
She just left.
Oh, who can help this poor shop owner
Lady,
solve
that's a
this
mannequin.
dastardly crime?
What am I seeing?
I know, dear, I know. It is hard to witness. Cheese grater Bill, he's struck again. Poor old Sammy Manakino was just minding his own
I think this whole
business
family is
when
kinda fucked up in the
suddenly-
head, but hey.
Cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds, cheese grater sounds. His torso was gone.
Are you serious? That's just a mannequin.
Oh, no, don't listen to her, Sammy. Your expression might look a little wooden, but Mama knows you've got a heart.
Oh my god, she's so
gold.
crazy.
So, if I help you solve this crime, you'll give me the information I want?
Oh, yes, dearie, my mind will be much more settled once I know the killers behind bars.
All right then.
First, we need to find out if dear Sammy saw anything.
I guess talk to Sammy. I love this description.
Ooh, it's barely propped up. It'll fall down if I mess with it. I mean, this is clearly a thing, but who knows how.
Oh my god, she has the whole fucking story here.
This way, dearie.
Shut up.
No. No.
Oh my god.
No. This way.
Okay, I guess I talk to Sammy.
Ooh, I hear you've been murdered. Tell me about that.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy! Sammy, can you hear me?
What the fuck am I?
Oh, darling, babe. I can. I'm still here, babe, but I think it got me. It's so dark, babe. I can't say. How bad is it?
Are you doing a voice?
Oh, Sammy, it's just a scratch.
Oh my
Nick,
fucking
don't
god.
you worry.
Getting
He
anything out of her
finally
is
got
gonna
me. Be like he said he would. All those years ago when we was both working in the kitchen. Bill was always jealous of my potato
Mama is kinda
peeling
delulu and
gig,
crazy,
me.
but I have to
He knew
stand.
people respected potato peelers more than those cheese wranglers. Perhaps it is my time, Bee. Perhaps I deserve this, Bee. No, Sammy, please, don't talk like that. I've got the smartest girl detective in the city on the case. We'll find Bill and make him ungrate you, and you'll be back to peeling taters in no time.
Excuse me, girl detective?
You do that, Bee. You find him and you make him.
I love how voice actors is dramatic.
Sammy, no!
Very moving. What now?
Oh, I just can't bear to lose Sammy. Quickly now, quick! See if you can heal him.
Heal him? He's missing a torso. And didn't he just
This is so
die?
absurd, I'm
Less
sorry.
whiffle waffle, girl. Sammy's bleeding out.
I love her. This whole section. This is so Malkavianish.
Hey.
Can't you? I see a light.
Oh, still alive. The healing powers of time, huh?
Oh, Sammy, you stay away from those. And so we've got.
I mean, this is clear.
No.
Okay, where the fuck might be his torso? Like,
Ooh, it's
oh my god.
this costume's. I suppose I can use these as makeshift bandages.
Okay, maybe bandages would help. Who the fuck needs torso, right?
There we go, Sammy. You're all batched up, just like your old self. Oh, babe.
I can't. I'm just.
Feel so good. It's time to touch the light. Shh, Sammy, you rest now.
Did he just die a second time? Wait, I forgot. I don't care. What now?
We need evidence to bring Cheese Gray to build justice. Search the crime scene, dearie. There's got to be something.
Why do you need me to do all of this? Can't I just go wait in the...
No, no, dearie. It's
Okay, maybe
very
she's just
important
very
that you
lonely.
help me.
Or very
Nobody
crazy.
else can. You have to stay with me until this is fully solved. Why? What if the murderer came back?
All right, whatever. Oh, look. A cheese grater. Could this be a clue? Oh, I wonder.
It must be. Look on the side. There's a maker's stamp. Why, this cheese grater was made by Snoutboggle Industries. But how can that be? As you know, my dear, as we all know, Duke Fenwick Snoutboggle only makes utensils for the very wealthy. There's no way
She's very
Sammy could have
bored.
afforded a high-end cheese grater like this.
High-end cheese grater.
Salary must be the murder weapon. There's only one villain that would dare wield it with such impunity. This is proof that Cheese Grater Bill has returned.
Yes, naturally.
But, alas! Oh, no. How will we find out where he is? There's only one thing for it, dearie. We'll have to confront Snoutboggle directly. We'll make him squeal.
Let's...
This way, dear.
What am I doing?
Snoutboggle, oh, you rotter. You fiend. Sammy's dead, and I know you're involved. Tell me what you know about Cheese Grater Bill, or else I'll give you
I was
a
happy. I think I would
conch
leave
right up the old finagle alley.
or for asylum.
You idiot, old poor person. How dare you accuse me of impropriety? Cannot you see how much money I have? Of course I'm innocent. As innocent as a thieving chambermaid. Why, I ought to write a stern letter about you to all the papers. All of them. But that's enough good cop. Show him the old one, too, dearie. Get him to tell us where Cheese Grater Bill is. You leave my morning juice alone, swan!
Oh wow.
As... Behold, a cheese grater.
You see this, you sassy hornflogger? It's got your name all over it.
Actually, the name's just in the corner.
A cheese grater? Pah! Why, there must be Deeks cheese graters in this city. The poor are simply riddled with la grater du fromage.
This is too much
You'll
for
never
me
pin
right
that
now.
on me. You leave us with no choice then, Snoutboggle. He knows where Bill is, dearie. I know he does. We'll have to rev him up a little.
And by we, You mean me?
If you would, dearie. I'm just so poor and old and poor.
Okay, let's use the girls.
Huh. It will take more than that to make me talk.
Really? More than the loss of your head.
I feel like we've almost broken him, dearie. Again.
We've very clearly broken him quite a lot.
No, please, s'il vous plaît, not the toes, or the hands, or the split. All right, I'll tell you everything.
Hurry up, then.
Cheese Grater Bill is forming la gang. A gang. He's got big ambitions. Soon, nobody will be able to buy
It's
cheese
like
in
for a
the
team.
city without Bill getting a slice of the money, not the cheese. Although since he'll control all the cheese as well. I mean, that is implied.
Truly a monster. Where is he, I wonder? Could it possibly be in this suspiciously dark area next to us?
I'll never tell! Jamais! Alright, you convinced me. He's holed up at the old Cheddar House, near the old train tracks. Oh, dearie, you did it. We've tracked Bill down. Time to face this curdled villain and avenge dear Sammy.
Hooray! When we started this journey all those minutes ago, I hardly believed we'd ever get here.
To the Cheddar House!
Yeah, to the place. Or wherever.
Yeah, this is not weird at all.
There he is, standing villainously next to those old train tracks. And, oh, no! He's brought every cheese grater in town. If we get too close, he'll
How she
shred
has
us.
this scenario.
Horror.
We've got you at last, cheese grater Bill. You've scraped your last rind. You're too late, B. Maybe if you
This
weren't
cat
so
with
poor, you'd have
mustache.
gotten here faster. When the train arrives, I'm gonna load it up with cheddar and drive it straight into town, see? There will be as much cheese as anyone could want, but not a single grater to cut it with, see? Oh, you monster. What sort of beast could even devise such a plan? I cannot let you do this. The people deserve better. They deserve Gouda. Stop him, dearie, by any means necessary.
Okay.
No, dearie, don't go near the train. You'll be crushed.
So tempted.
Yeah, same.
Not yet, my dear.
Are we done?
Tie him up. We can't let him escape to enact his evil plan.
Really?
Okay, that was line, rope. Give me the rope. Oh, maybe mommy again.
Don't want to take too much. I don't really.
Have to tie him, but with what?
I'd look very.
I want to leave so bad, by the way.
Oh, as much as I might want to, I need an.
Grandpa just went full crazy with this crime scene.
You leave my morning juice alone, swan!
Grandma is just straight up crazy.
You'll never catch me!
But you're not trying to escape.
I'll ride the cheddar train to Freedom Town! Quick, dear! He's getting away! Not yet, my... No, dearie.
So...
Leave him, dearie, being...
I'm above punching a cat when he's down. I need to stick by my rule. No beating up old ladies unless they deserve it.
Okay, how we tie him up? Ah, we have to remove bandage, okay.
Oh, you're alive again, are you?
Tell my potatoes I love them.
Oh well.
Okay, so we have to tie... I don't know, this Gandma is so crazy. I don't think she can...
You trapped me. My plan is ruined.
Sure. So, are we done, Bee?
Good work, dearie. Time to deliver the justice he deserves.
Okay, so we're done here? Time for my thing?
To Malka Wianisz.
More than a little disturbing. If I was Cuddles, what would I do now? Well, lick the train until it short circuits, probably, but apart from that...
Oh, hey there, weird train cat. I'm just gonna slip away and go check out your hiring record. See, no need to do anything. I got this. See you
I'm
later.
finishing right
Cuddles
now.
out.
Give me 2 minutes, honestly.
Woohoo! This is the worst record keeping I've seen since Cuddles' desk. Lemur suit, koala suit, milk suit? Aha! Mouse suit. And the last person to rent it was... Whiskers. But these aren't names, they're just...
Yeah, she's clearly crazy.
Well, that one I know, actually. And that one... Oh, wait, that one too. Oh!
Dearie, what are you doing? Those are my private records. Put that
Oh,
down.
she's the
Get your
Malakaina.
dirty paws off my things.
Sorry, I mean, thank you. Brilliant. I need to go. Also, I know you're a secret millionaire, and if you ever want to put your money to good use, you can give a donation to Nutter Butter Investigations. It's a worthwhile cause. Hey, thank you. Bye-bye. Sir, Cuddles.
Hey,
Yeah, she was like, I'm not millionaire who just has empty days. I'm very poor lady.
We stayed up late talking about Max Full Power. Well, I mean, I guess I did most of the talking.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not straight.
Yes. Why would you say it like that?
Never mind, sir. I got what we need, despite Beatrice.
Who?
The owner of the costume shop, one of the Megatherodons. Please don't ask for details. It's too soon for me to relive it.
That was crazy. I feel so
Tybalt's
uncomfortable.
Yikes. He made her sound pretty mad. But you found out who rented the Mousezilla suit, right?
Not directly. Beatrice's records were terrible, but she did have papers
Just
naming
wait a
all
little,
the
Muff.
suits she
I'm
has.
finishing.
And apart from Mousezilla, get this. She also rents out a milk suit.
Oh, Duncan, of course! He rents his suit from a suit rental shop. That monster.
What? No, sir. I don't think that... Oh, never mind. It means that Duncan is probably Mousezilla.
Oh, of course, yeah, that would make sense. Of course,
Old Casey Hobo is the drug dealer.
Was his name on the list of renters?
That's just it, sir. It wasn't. The page just had a long list of random phrases written down. Or so I thought until I got to the end. The very latest entry? A gentle cat in the desert.
His real name is A Gentle Cat in the Desert? Oh, this naming crisis in the city.
No,
has
this is
really
title of the
gotten
movie of
out
Mantumai.
of control.
No, sir. When I saw that, I double-checked all the other phrases on the list and remembered some of them from my trip to the university. They were all film titles. Then I remembered you saying that Duncan seems to have a scrambled memory.
Understatement of the year.
Right. So, think about it, sir. A cat with memory issues who sells drugs on the side and rents a suit from the same place every time to do it. Now, this next bit is conjecture, right? But from what I know from friends,
Uh-huh.
drug dealers literally always have a password you need to know before they'll sell to you.
Yeah, the cat at the Emporium mentioned he needed a password when he dealt Fluff.
Yes, I knew it. And those get changed often for security, I bet. So whoever gives Duncan the stuff to sell probably hammers the passphrases into his head to make sure he remembers. And then, when he rents suits, he writes down film titles instead of his name, as if...
They're stuck in his head, Tabby, you genius.
Oh, lovely icon.
The Fluff supplier uses film titles as passphrases. That's, well, actually,
Good for
how does
you.
that help?
A gentle cat in the desert,
But you might
sir.
be lying, you're a gamer.
We
Gamer
went
don't shower.
completely down the wrong path. Edgar wasn't looking into his father's past. He'd figured out the current passphrase.
And he had a meeting scheduled with the Catulets for that same night. Oh, with the photo and the,
Can get my gamer
passphrase.
cast.
He was gonna give them both to the Catulets. They would have been able to set a trap for Duncan, figure out who was supplying him. Someone must have decided they didn't want that to happen.
Sir, we don't know how often the passphrase changes. It might already have. We need to capitalize on this immediately.
You're right. I need to find Duncan. If the passphrase really is the only thing he can remember, perhaps I can jolt some more information out of him with... Okay, I'll go try to find him right now. Great work, Tabster. Really. Oh, and if Desiree wakes up, tell her she can stay as long as she needs, and I'll see her when I get back.
Okay, I can save. It's all Fortnite. This was so crazy. This old lady. Wait, Maverick, just 2 minutes. Let's show love to someone. How about that? But then to who? Mhm. Oh, actually...
15 minutes.
Showing love disgusting. Just to one person. Game looks fun. Not this one. Display negative character, how dare you? You know what? Why no? Give me a second. I'd be grateful if you didn't leave yet and show some support and love to Luna. She's playing some horror game right now. So that would be pretty cool. And see you. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, probably, same time.